How's it going? This is Odd.
It's Red here.
And Mal.
And you're about to listen to our podcast. I'm just going to give you a heads up. Probably not the greatest for having your kids around.
Nope.
We are a 18-plus podcast, and we would appreciate if you would take that into consideration, as we honestly have horrible mouths. And obviously,
influences will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, by what our name is, we are the Ganja people.
And I was smoking during this intro.
Hey, I'm Odd.
I'm Red.
And I'm Mal.
And we are the Ganja people. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
And we have a guest tonight, featuring Khalib.
Hello.
Khalib, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Like, I was like,
know.
what are you doing? And then, like,
pull your mic
yeah, you're
down.
trying to get the mic? Yeah, okay.
The
There
mic
you go.
needs to be in front of
Alright,
your
there
face.
you
No,
go.
not really.
We're
Not on
trying to
those.
pull something giant out of your
Well, I was
ear.
like,
I'm
the
what
look,
are you
you're like, I'm like, oh, God.
I'll
Like,
find
I
it
was
one
like,
day.
oh, God, dude. So, Khalib is hanging out with us for the evening.
I have peach rings.
We all know.
Yes, we do.
Like, it's
And they're almost gone
It's been the
already.
new obsession. Well, we've been sitting here for a half hour fucking off,
Yeah.
trying to get this done and that done, and ripping our dabs. Which, by the way, tonight's dabs are,
Critical Hog.
which is going to be our strain of the night here in a little while.
So,
Just to let you guys know.
if my phone ever fucking loads. So, you know.
You got time.
I got time.
It's
I got
up.
time, but my phone's retarded right now.
I feel like it's always technology. It's just
It's
like, nope,
always
fuck
technology.
you.
I think it's because it's been in the sun all day while I was working, and then
Your
it
fucking
fucking...
job.
It's just like, I can't work.
Yeah.
Your
I
battery.
am
Being
all
a heat
burnt.
stroke.
You never want to have your phone in the sun. If in the sun that long, the battery
I'm
can
sorry.
explode.
I didn't have a great place to put my phone
I'm
in
sorry,
a dump
you didn't
truck.
have a pocket?
No pockets.
You're gonna have a phone in your pocket while you're operating a vehicle that goes...
Carry a fucking
Yes.
man purse. A backpack. Something.
No.
You look fashionable.
I love like this look. He's like just pissed looking. Like, oh man, here it comes. He goes, no.
No.
I'm like, oh okay.
Carry a backpack. Khalib carries a backpack.
Yeah, he carries a backpack, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
walk
his
around
man bag.
everywhere. I don't walk everywhere. I just go like 2 places. I go to work now, and I come here.
Yeah, get a backpack for, to work. So you can put, some food in it, maybe your phone, anything else you need to keep safe.
Why would I need food? I go buy my food with the monies that I am making, so I don't have to pack a lunch and let it spoil in the boiling hot sun.
Peanut butter sandwich wouldn't spoil, I'm just
I
saying.
am so sick
it's
of
way
peanut
cheaper.
butter jelly sandwiches from jail. They only feed you that in jail.
And that was a while ago.
It was forever ago, and I'm still sick of it, because anytime I eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I remember bars. Well, not really bars, but yeah, bad time.
All I'm saying is it's cheaper to pack your lunch, and I'm sure there's...
It's like his issue with buying a Cavalier car. Okay, so
I have issues with things.
yeah, he just has issues with the Cavalier car. I'm like,
I don't
okay.
want a Cavalier car because I was hit in a cement truck and almost died. My heart stopped 3 times in a Cavalier.
So like he's like, I don't like the Cavalier.
I
I'm
don't-
like,
I need to
okay.
figure out how the Cavalier was connected into that.
Oh, I was gonna tell it to you, but
Okay,
I mean,
sorry.
who better than Red? So Red told you.
Yes.
Are you here, Khalib?
I'm
Or
here.
You just like
Yeah, I'm
good.
just pondering.
pondering. Oh, fuck me.
She actually
Damn,
won.
son. Well, I was talking to Khalib, so I'm like looking this way, and then
She was looking
I know.
at-
It's
she
the
was
only
looking
way
at
she
Khalid
can
too.
fucking
I'm like-
win.
I'm
It's the
standing there like,
only way she can fucking win is when I'm not paying attention. Fast like reflexes.
Sorry, I am dying to smoke this thing. It is my...
Listen, I'm really excited about it, too. I can't lie.
So, the green head of the night was out of our Paul...
Was out of.
Yeah, was out of Paul's juice bulks.
So this is a bong,
Yep.
a water pipe.
Water pipe.
Yeah.
It is literally in the shape of a juice box. It's something that people made in the 90s more.
Like
For
the
smoking
funniest thing to me is that it has the fucking health shit on the side of it.
That is the best part. Is it has nutritional facts on the side,
It makes
and
me feel
it's
more healthy.
for one fat
looking
dab. Like if you want to read it, go ahead.
Like, the funniest thing is, it says CBD 90%, total trim 0, THC 25 grams 8%. So, man, they're saying that you need to smoke, like, 18 pipes. No, what would be like 14 pipes a day in order to get your amount of THC.
yes, I'm getting my amount of THC. I'm doing something right.
Sorry, I know, I'm sitting for a minute.
Math.
Oh no, it's fine. I was saying, read the side. Like that's
don't
like one of
math.
the best parts about it.
This shit's hilarious.
It's
I mean, it
great.
really is.
I love it.
Now, how do you think how they did that? Like, how did they just like take and wet one of those things on it and it just transfers from that to the
Oh, I'm
actual
sure,
thing?
something like
And it's
that.
just like
watched
something extra.
any videos how to make like old glass bottles like this?
No,
Oh.
I'm not big on crafts. I'm not a crafty
No, it's
kind
not
of
a
person.
craft. It's more of
It's just mold and you just
videos
melt the
how
inside.
to. Like you want to like this is how this bottle is made,
Right, but
So
it's
the-
kind
how,
of crafty.
or
Like it's crafty. I'm not crafty.
you know
I do like animal shit, not crafts. So like it's just not my thing.
Somebody's on their phone.
I see that.
I told him I was going to get in trouble for answering.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna bring it out verbal, but
Yeah, fuck out you.
He
It was
told-
like a fucking book too.
It was not. It was one sentence. I typed, LOL, I'm going to get in trouble for answering you.
Oh, that firefly never did nothing to you.
I thought it was a wasp. 'cause I was
No.
dealing with
you wanted
them all
to get
day.
high.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Come back.
Anyway, I forgot to mention we filled the juice box with juice tonight.
Wait,
so.
did we really?
Yeah, with brisk.
Holy shit, we actually did.
That's why it's
hilarious.
so delicious.
Yeah, it has.
Well, we
I-
talked
just
about
thought
it
it-
because remember he asked if it would bother you, and you said no, it doesn't have any of the fruits that you're.
and then I
allergic to.
sat here and I'm like, okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I was fucking off somewhere.
Just sponsoring.
You were
breast
sitting
milk.
right here with us
My
when he
brain
was doing
was
it
fucking
all.
off somewhere. I don't know.
No, maybe she went in the house at that very second when you did that. But I know that conversation because she answered you about the fruit. But oh man,
But I bought this thing over the weekend at a flea market, and it was. So I saw it, and I looked at the guy as I was buying it. I was like, "Dude, holy shit, that's dope as fuck!" And he's like, "Yeah, anyone who smoked in the '90s and the 2000s know about the juice box bongs that we all made." And fucking, I was like, "Oh, dude, that takes me back." So I was like, I might buy that. And then I just like. No, I picked it up. I was like, no, that's actually just sold. I don't want anybody else buying it because I was like, it had the nutritional facts and everything. I was
like right now, I definitely have the sugary lemonade taste of it. I'm
I
like,
like it.
I really like the lemonade in it. That's really tasty.
I really love
New
this
test.
piece.
Let's put juice in Victor.
The only thing I worry about that is like if you don't wash that a lot, you can get a lot of bacteria like that.
It'll be
Sugar.
so sticky.
And you can get moldy. It can get moldy. Black mold will grow super quick. Really sugary spots.
Yeah, you're going to have to fade this really good after.
I usually.
Even his
I usually
down
do.
stem's going to have to get really washed really well. Otherwise, you can have problems. Like all that resin in there is going to have that sugar in it, and it's going to gain bacteria. It's actually pretty dangerous. Sorry, I got into work mode there for a second. With food stuff, you have to know that kind of stuff.
What's the expiration date on it? I'm good.
That has
sir.
nothing to do with the bacteria, my guy.
I know. I'm fucking around.
Like probably tomorrow, I would clean that. I'm just saying.
Cleaning it once the show's over.
Right. I'm just saying. Well, I know that you'll be here hanging out, so I didn't know what you wanted to do. But I'm just saying.
The very latest.
Once
Big
it's
Mark.
emptied out, like I clean it out.
It's just a safety hazard for you, my guy. That's just trying to
Right,
help you
right.
out there, Red.
Are y'all dying on me? Like, what the fuck?
I'm not been
All
coughing.
three of you are coughing at the same time over there.
You
So,
need a cough to
I
get
just-
off.
I was
That's
sick
not what my
on
husband
Monday,
is.
so that's why I sound like ass again.
What now?
I was sick on Monday, so
yeah, you had said that your stomach
I
wasn't
sound like
great.
ass again because that's been a thing. And yeah, living the dream.
So, me and Mal found out like 2 weeks ago we had to get a new septic system.
Yeah.
So that's been what I've been doing for the last couple,
Sounds
like
pretty
last week.
shitty.
I had to dig 6 holes, 20 inches deep, 6 to 10 inches wide. The day after, I went and got my back crunched by the chiropractor.
Nice. Sounds like a shit day.
Yeah,
What a shitty way to go.
and then I had to put 55 gallons of water out there in the middle of the fucking field.
How shitty.
So Mel helped me carry them, and the boy filled them up with the hose as
we
me
tried to have
and her
him
carried
carry
them back
but
and forth.
He was useless for carrying.
Yeah,
So.
no.
He was
5
unfilling.
gallons is a bit much for him, which it is what it is.
what else?
Yeah,
So he filled buckets instead, and Odd and I carried them.
it took us a hot minute,
Yeah.
and my back was kind of fucky from using an auger because I said fuck doing it by hand.
Well, yeah. Why would
Used
you?
an auger, and those are like 50 pounds as it is. So yeah, that was fun to like hold it, like pick it up. You're like, oh fuck.
Let it pull you around every now and again.
Nope.
No.
No, man, Odd's like, baby Hulk. So, like, get a good stance, you just, like, hold it like this, and you're just like, all right, here we go. And just hit that fucking thing, it goes, "Grrr!" You're just, like, fucking pushing it down on the ground. It was me and my dad, and my dad's the same way. Like, he'll, like, get himself all, like, in a good stance. And then he's like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yep. And I'd have the fucking trigger. He'd, like, pull it, and it'd fucking go, and we'd just start fucking hogging it. Grrr! Go, motherfucker. It worked well.
They're not really fun to handle, especially my size.
Well, when you're like baby Hulk size, it's not a problem. It's just one of those things when it does start to like get jammed up and it's like about to like whip you around, you're like stop, you're like, all right, come on, you have to pull it out, like, oh jeez, that's so hard on the lower back.
Yup.
Like, because you're pulling it out of mud.
Yep.
So like mud stuck to it first off and trying to keep it in there, you're like,
you're
oh fuck.
pulling it out of mud because it's only been raining for the past month.
Yeah.
Actually, on the 18th day of the month, it had rained 16 of the 18 days this month.
Jesus.
Like, that's feckin' atrocious.
Jesus.
The last 3 days have been not so much rain, but it rained last night,
Yeah,
if you
it
knew
did.
that or not.
Yeah, it thundered last night when I was going to bed. It was thunder and lightning.
It definitely rained last night, though. When I went to work this morning, like, for our truck,
Everything was wet.
it was all wet at 3 a.m.
Yep.
So,
Well, I came to bed at like 12:30, 1:45. So
but everything was soaked at 3
it
a.m.
had to have
If it
rained.
didn't rain, like a fuck ton of dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
morning was a
Yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
fog. Like, it was,
It was nice and cool this morning.
oh, it's so nice.
right, for
so
us. Everyone else is like,
nice.
oh, it's cold. I'm like, no.
No, you don't understand.
You're just dumb. It's really
I've
nice.
been
I
begging
wanted-
for this.
No, I like some more heat. I like more heat.
We're good on the heat.
No,
I've
it's
got a
like,
blanket and
no.
a hoodie on right now. I'd like
Jesus
some heat.
fuck.
She's insane. Like, it's definitely not hot tonight, but it's definitely not cold either. It's actually fairly comfortable.
It is
I,
very
I
fair.
love it. Like,
Very comfortable.
It might not make it around another time.
Most likely not. Oh. So this is number 1, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So the picture for the podcast this week's going to have to be, like, I'm going to have to figure out how to put the...
I definitely.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't get these two, but
I'm going to put
these
those two together. Like, I want to see if I can get it to look like he's climbing up the side of it and take a picture of it. I want
Right.
to do something like that. We'll see.
All right.
I think it'll be a cool picture.
It should fit, actually.
Well, I just want to, like, I'll figure it out.
Right.
I have knowledge in how to do this kind of thing. I've been a photographer long enough. I love this, though. Like, it's
I
so
know.
easy just to hold
So,
on to it. You're
sit
like,
there
oh,
for a
fuck yeah.
second. Sit there for a second and hold it like you would a normal juice box. All right. Now,
like in
tell
number
me
3.
you don't feel like a stoned 3-year-old right now.
Right?
And we have candy.
Yeah, we have candy. I could
mean-
bicker with Khalib, and you two could tell me to knock it off.
No, you're being pretty good. It was the bickering was before the show.
Yeah.
It was just not really like. But it's all.
It's because I needed to shit that anger out.
Damn it! I can't handle your shit. I gotta stop.
Oh, so
No,
much
listen.
better.
The baby got home today from playing in this huge sandbox and whatnot, and
She's a gunno.
laid down on the couch. Okay. I come outside to have a cigarette, and she comes out here freaking out 2 minutes later because she pooped in her pants.
Oof.
And I'm like, little girl. Oh, love
So,
God.
so is tonight the poop episode? Because we talked about the septic tank. I talked about her shit. She had a shitty day too.
No, we had a really good day actually. My mom had the kids all gone for like, I don't know, noon till 5.
Yeah.
So like, me and
Okay.
her went. Me and her got ripped, and then we went to lunch, and then we got ripped some more, and then she worked, and I played video games all afternoon until my mom got here with the kids.
What is that?
It's a little piece of.
It's
She's like, it's mine now, bitch.
yeah, she's gonna eat it.
She is.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like-
Straight I am. I bought the fucking things.
I
You're-
found it.
You already got the medallion.
I actually found it, but I was like, I don't want that little one.
I'm a
Would you like one, Khalib?
I'm good.
I was gonna say I haven't seen you take any.
Fuck, I'll have one. I can't have
They're
that
tasty.
Too much. I
They're
know,
tasty.
I love
Tasty.
them, but I can't have too much sugar.
Right. I actually have been like eating like a lot of sweets, and this is the only night I really eat a lot of sweets. Is eating these.
Not me. I survived on
Besides
cookies.
the cookies that I bought this week. Okay,
He
that
bought
was bad.
cookies and cheesecake filling for me this week. I was dipping chocolate chip cookies and butter cookies and like these little fucking square cookies in cheesecake. And
Shortbread.
It was delicious.
And it was like, so. I really wanted some cookies, and I really wanted some of that.
And I want some of that firework action that just happened.
I hope there's not going to be a fireworks show right now. I'd be like, fuck me.
that would be interesting.
Like, well, like trying to talk and like it just going off. You'd be like, fuck me. Anyway, so we wanted some
the
cookies.
two children would be like, ooh, ah.
This is watermelon something.
What is? Oh.
I'm not holding a watermelon strawberry drink or anything, so.
No, like the gummy, the little
I know,
piece.
I know. I'm like, you stole it from me. You stole a watermelon thing from me. I love a watermelon.
Oh, that's
Bullshit.
what you were trying to get.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Okay, he
Got a
wanted the
one's One
watermelon.
of those.
I bought the fucking peach drink. I wanted a little watermelon bite. Meaner fucking meaner.
I know. I'm just waiting for the snaps to start going. Oh, man.
What was this, 2007?
Oh,
Hey,
hell no.
I don't want to hear about it, right? I used to work at the Metro in Erie, okay? I was a bouncer there. Like, let me tell you what. I have nothing against anybody of any color, I promise you that. But, when you have 800 black people and 10 white bouncers, it's a very interesting evening. And then, like, all the bartenders are white, and then everyone else in the bar that's actually there for the party is all black. You see lots of women doing shit like that all the time. And it's, I'm not being racist or anything, I'm just saying, like,
right.
black
Right.
girls definitely have the sass and they do that kind of shit.
Yeah, they
and they
do.
really fucking do that. That's not a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen it, I don't know how many times when I used to work at the bar in
Stereotypes
Erie.
exist for a reason, and some of them just play the stereotype to.
I
You
mean,
know,
the
work
stereotype
it.
for white people is that we're assholes, and it's not wrong.
And
Or
we
half
like
of them are
cheese.
depressed.
And I
Well,
mean, who
and,
doesn't
like, we do a
cheese?
lot of dumb shit, though.
We do, and we're really clumsy. I am
No.
example A.
No, you're really clumsy. I am not so clumsy,
Have you ever
thank
seen them white people infomercials?
Ferk.
I'm half graceful, half not.
No, I'm quite graceful, actually, for being a very large man.
I
feel
usually am.
You
I
are.
only fall like maybe once every winter because
I don't even do that. I put my fucking back out, keeping from falling. Ask Mal. I've done it 3 fucking years. I've put my back out, not falling. Like I had a back spasm because I fucking jerked too hard, too fast to not fall.
You
I
should
didn't
jerk
fall
too
even
hard.
with the fucking back spasm. I
And
didn't
then
fall.
there's me. I nosedive off the porch head first and land on my head on the ground over there.
Like, I do it so much that I don't fall that I fucking twisted my ankle trying to get to work one day because I wasn't falling. I twisted it and it
Oh.
fucking, like, kinked all up and Yeah, I sprained it like hard as fuck. Remember, it was beginning of last year.
Yeah, because
It
remember
was
I stood on
January 2nd last year. I was like, fuck it, Duck. The very beginning of 2020 for me. Like, I was like, what a way to start the year, and then it was such a shit show with everything else, like with the COVID and bullshit. I'm like, well, fuck. You guys are, like, killing Red right now.
Yeah, you guys are
Like, I
both-
could see both, like, it's
I'm
really
dying.
affecting him right
I'm
now.
so
here.
sorry, dude. I didn't realize it was going right
Because
at
it
you.
bothers me, too, but the wind's not blowing my way, so I know it's
Yeah.
blowing his way. 'cause
I'm
he's
like-
up-
sorry, buddy.
I noticed that easy. I'm like, I was using my other hand. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, we have, yeah. Red used to smoke and doesn't anymore, so, like,
Yeah.
the cigarette smoke doesn't really help him.
It doesn't help, and it bothers
I
me.
know,
so.
and I try and make sure it doesn't blow at you, and I didn't realize it was because I can't see.
It's all good. That's why I mention it.
I know.
We're not yelling here. We're just
Oh,
making
Also
sure.
yeah.
enjoy nicotine too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never had an addictive personality.
I do.
So, like, when I was in high school, I would chew during the day just so that way I had a taste in my mouth.
Damn it.
He's like, fuck. So I'd have a taste in my mouth. If I didn't have gum, I'd be like, hey, give me a chew. So they'd give me a chew, I'd put it in my lip, and I would just have a chew until, like, later on I'd get a piece of gum. Never once would I get addicted to it. I do have a nice pouch, though, on my cheek from it. So, like, but I never had, like, a problem like I had to have it. I would go, like, a week or two without having it because I had gum. And then I wouldn't have any gum. I'm like, oh, I wish I had, like, a flavor in my mouth right now. Like, it kept me from being hungry during the day, so I'd, like, chew
That's
gum.
why I always had candy on me at all times, even from school.
I can't believe we're going to do this
My
on
last
fucking
job,
cross.
yeah, we are. My last job worked me to the point where cigarettes was the only thing keeping
This
me
is a
going.
cross.
So
He's
Wait,
going to hit it, then
what?
I'm going to hit it, then you're going to hit it, and then Khalib's going to hit it, and then
Wait,
it's going
just-
to go back to red.
Can we just fucking not?
It's a figure eight.
Just go around.
you know the
Just go
crap.
around.
No, fuck you.
That's not how the game works.
First off, that's not how it works. Second off, this
Someone's
is the
gonna-
murder hornet.
Someone's gonna
so
fuck
it's
up.
got to be chaotic.
Yes, we are smoking an upside down murder hornet. Oh, it's fucking
Well,
hilarious.
there is
Wow, and it's
insects
got
that do fly
that's
upside down.
strange shit.
Where's
Yeah.
the card on that fucking thing?
On
Where the
ass.
Yeah.
fuck do you hit it at?
It's
Oh my
a-
god! I like, wow, that's
The
so ass
thorax?
backwards. I'm looking at the head. I'm like, where the fuck's the? And I'm like, oh my
I wonder
god,
if we
the
should
ass.
smoke that from the car. Nah.
Like,
Yeah.
my god, this is weird as fuck. It really is.
Murder hornet.
Oh my god.
East
It's wicked.
So it's still filled with like she's gonna have stale as fuck. Hit, but I didn't even hit the carb. It just fucking filled. I'm like, oh fuck!
Yeah.
Don't hit the carb, Khalid. Don't hit the carb.
don't hit the car.
No! Holy fuck, mother. Know how red that fucking... He's like, you skipped Khalid.
Oh.
Yeah, I know someone's gonna fuck up.
So-
Yeah.
He's like, I want to do it all fucked up. And I'm like, you fucked it up to start.
That's what you get.
You passed it to me.
Well, because she
Because
couldn't
I
reach
don't want to
Khalid.
reach across to Khalid.
Exactly.
Because it's like-
I
Hey,
reached
fucker.
across to Odd.
Okay, well, guess what, Sasquatch arms? Neither one of us have that long as fucking arms.
Grow some arms or make them stretchy.
What's wrong, T-Rex?
Or you can fucking pass it like a decent human being.
That sounds like effort.
I don't know. He was just taking the middleman's toll.
Yeah. Yeah. So you all just skipped me. Now what?
No, we just unfuckified
There's
it.
your, so you can get your contact. Extra smoke, right there.
Yeah, we just...
I promise it
Yeah,
was weed
it's-
smoke, not cigarette smoke. I would not have blown cigarette smoke in your face.
Like you blew it in my face. You're like, what, 3 feet away from me?
4.
3, 4.
At least 4.
Did I? What?
He just means like you blowing it at him on purpose.
Yeah, you said you
You
blew
didn't
it
really even
in
blow
my
it at
face.
him because you're so far away.
I got ya.
That's what he's getting at.
Yeah,
God damn it, you really don't want to hit that carb. Holy fuck.
Nice, I like it.
It's really smooth hitting, but
Reminds me of-
aggressive as fuck.
I
Good God.
kind of love it.
It definitely keeps up the killer.
No!
Looks.
I didn't
No,
even hit.
I know.
I
saw
barely
it.
hit it.
I saw you put it up to your mouth. You're like, oh fuck.
What was that, Khalid?
This looks a lot like one of my first pieces I've ever had. First glass piece I've ever owned. It was a fish pipe, similar size, but it was a giant goldfish. And you can smoke either way. The mouth and the tail. Because the bull piece was on top. So if you wanted to make out with a fish to get high, there you go.
If you were looking to kiss its ass.
If you wanted to give a fish a rim job, there you go.
Speaking of fish, I really want to go back to Smoke Party so I
She
can
wants
get
one of
the
those
fish
little
chillums.
fish chillums.
Really bad.
I know a woman.
I have one,
I
but
want one.
like that chillum, super small. It has to be drilled in. When they made it, they didn't fully have like
Well,
an
where'd
empty
you
hole
get
in
yours?
Cleveland at a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got there, I
That's
left.
why.
I left and
finally
like I
cleared
saw
so
it,
now it needs the carb.
and I told my buddy, like, "Hey, let's go back to go get another one. This one I can't go smoke through." I'm like, "I'll just drill one." He had drill, so you can drill through it. No biggie.
Should have just taken a torch. Right at that spot.
We were trying.
And just
We were
fucking-
trying. It's tiny. Like, it's a tiny little, chillum.
Right.
Yeah, no. Well, these ones aren't like that.
Ooh, you have to be careful on that. I almost ate most of that.
It is a tiny bowl for what it is.
But it's
Well, I
adorable,
mean,
though.
it's kind of like that steamroller we have.
Yeah.
Ozzy?
Ozzy has a tiny fucking... You can't even get your knuckle of your pinky in it. That's
Yeah.
how tiny it is.
I was
But it's a
actually
No,
steamroller.
I have little tiny pinkies.
But it's a
Mine is
steamroller.
smaller than yours.
I'm like, how does a steamroller have such a pussy bowl? It's like you can smoke it singly by yourself, and it'd be a really nice high by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you have two people, you have to smoke two of them.
Yeah.
That's how little the bowl is on it.
I
I feel like the Murder Hornet probably has a fairly close to the same size bowl. It's pretty small.
It's pretty small, but I think it's fitting for what it is. Honestly,
Dude, I have a buddy I play D&D
you
with.
probably have to hit that.
Has a very, very intricate dragon pipe exactly like that, but the bowl's on top, and it's like a European dragon. So it has the wings, all the scales and stuff like that, and a really, really delicate, long, curly tail you smoke out of, and it's beautiful, and it changes colors, and
I feel like
Get
almost
really,
everything
really
does
ripped.
nowadays.
yeah.
yeah. A lot
Like
of
used to
things
be, not a lot of stuff did, but now
I
everything
don't think
does.
this is a color change.
I think it is.
I think it will.
I think it's going to be really fucking red once it gets dirty.
You know what? I kind of hope it has stripes when it gets dirty.
Yeah,
It probably
that-
will. It'll probably have red with orange stripes in it. That's what it looks like right now.
Right.
That ass end of that's going to
Yeah.
be orange, but
That's-
then like the higher towards the head it goes, the darker red it's going to get.
Right.
That's what we're smoking at his place, and we were waiting to see if they had stripes on it, like an actual hornet.
I hope it does. It'll be really cool if it does.
Yeah.
There should have had a black stinger, but you know.
But listen, now that's just being nitpicky.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
I watch
really
a lot
dope.
of animal documentaries, so
But they're saying, like, when it comes to skill level, it takes a high amount of
Yeah.
skill to do this
Yeah.
as it is.
Yeah.
Let
Oh
alone
my
getting,
God.
like, really
A little
ridiculous and
tiny-
getting, like,
Especially,
black
like-
glass for the end of
especially
it.
if
and-
they did something like that. That's fantastic. You can already see by the abdomen has little stripes on it, like an actual hornet. In fact, it looks like more of a queen bee because the abdomen has a bigger.
We can call her Killer Queen.
Yeah.
The killer queen.
The
There you
killer
go. That's a
queen,
good one.
Yeah.
That's high five
I
worthy.
don't name my shit, but
I know. That's high
I
five
got
worthy,
Paul's juice box and
though.
fucking.
We're okay. So I
this
told
was
this to
sold
my
to me as the murder hornet, so
Right.
that's why I said murder hornet.
right.
But the killer queen, I'm liking that.
Right. So I was telling one of my employees the other day that me and Mal are like a fucking disease. We really are. The shit that we do to everybody around us. Okay, so hear me out here. Okay, so we name all of our pipes. Red never has because he thinks it's bad luck for him. So then lately, all of his new pieces, he's like, I think I'm gonna name it this. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I don't name my stuff. And then he's like, well, I kind of... So I'm like, we're a virus. Like, okay, so we did that
so
to him.
I think it was the episode where Mal called my pipe the poop pipe. And I'm like, okay, you know what? No, I need to stomp that out fast.
You're like, I need to give it a name myself before she comes up with some
And I'm
fucking
gonna be
thing.
like, that's not a name, but if it's here, it's gonna be this.
Right.
I swear to God, it's gonna be this.
Yeah, so, we name everything. And, we're a virus there. So then it comes to, oh, I'm not scared.
I know, but I'm saying it's almost dead.
Yeah, I'm not scared.
I know you're not. I'm telling
Like,
it so you can pass it on to
She's the one that fucking...
Fine.
She vacuums that shit.
I'm sorry. Do you usually complain about my suction skills?
I'm just saying.
Now, welcome to the podcast. This is a very common occurrence.
It's not it's once an episode.
Wait for the episode. If you watch
Oh,
any
yeah,
of this,
middle of nowhere.
wait for the episode. I'm not
Do you
here.
think podcast is something like I come across often? Like, my next door neighbors are Amish.
Literally, his next...
You might listen to a
Like-
podcast.
Every
There's
time I try
nothing
to
to
keep
do
home,
out
I
there,
think
probably.
I'm lost. Every time. Because it takes forever to get there.
I can get to
But-
Clinton's house in 6
No,
minutes.
we
Come
are
on
like
now.
a disease, because now my girlfriend, she was afraid of reptiles, really wasn't a fan. She came over to get a tattoo and hung out with some of ours. She calls the other day, and she goes, hey,
Killer
so I think...
Queen. Sorry, Killer Queen.
You just ate that whole fucking thing. I heard it whistle, and I heard it whistle. I was like,
You just-
oh!
Killed that
But-
queen
Oh.
because of your queen.
Okay, so...
Anyway, as you were saying,
She
girlfriend.
calls the other day, and she goes, so, here's the thing. I'm done being afraid of snakes and lizards, and I'd like to get one, so I need you to give me a hand. I have some pictures of ones I really like, and I need you to tell me what they are, if it's an option for me to have, and how to take care of it. I'm like, okay, shoot. First one she sends me, a Burmese. I'm like, you can't have that.
It's they'll get to be 20 feet and
Jesus.
200 pounds.
I'm like, you can't have that one,
That's
honey.
a big,
And she goes,
big snake.
Why? And it was all white. And she goes, why can't I have it? It's so pretty. I'm like, because that fucker's going to get 18 feet.
I would have told her to get a bell.
My-
To get a bell.
I
a
told
ball.
her she likes the Burmese to get a ball python because they're structured the same way, just smaller. And she was, so she
And if
did
she
look
wants
at-
a white one, then have her get
yeah, and
a
I told her
blue-eyed
that,
Lucy.
but she also liked the ball python. She sent me a chameleon. And I'm
Oh,
like, no,
Those
don't
are
get that
very
either.
difficult to take
Yeah,
care of.
they're
You have
pain in
to
the
have
dick. And she's
the
never had a
proper
reptile
heat.
before.
Yeah,
Oh, we-
exactly.
So she was
yeah.
like, damn it. So then she ends up finding this bearded dragon. She was like, what about this guy? I'm like, you could do a bearded dragon. So then she messaged about that one, and guess what she has right now? A bearded dragon. And then the day before she went to go pick up her bearded dragon, she calls me in a panic because she rescued a gecko and she doesn't know anything about it, what to do with it, how to save it, or anything. And so she brought it here for us to look at. It's a little house gecko, and that poor little bastard is so skinny. And it was living in one of those little plastic bug catchers, and they were trying to feed it dead bugs.
And I just have to say that Odd knew what it was before Mal did.
He did. I was proud of him. I was really.
I was
really
proud of
him.
me too, because I was like, "Oh, I beat the woman on one."
I did. I high-fived him too. I'm pretty sure I did. I was
Yeah.
proud of you.
For sure.
I used to go to Florida all the time, and I used to catch geckos, anoles, and tree frogs, and brought them back
Well,
as pets.
she kept it, and he's eating, and he's doing a little better. She had him at the vet today to have him checked out,
Oh,
and he's doing okay now. But she named him Luigi, and she named her bearded dragon Jigsaw.
I thought it was Voldemort because no, that's what you said. You wanted to name it.
Yes, that's what I would have named it.
It's like see-through, literally.
It is.
Like
Oh.
It turned dark gray. That's why she called me
Oh.
today all panic. It turned dark gray.
Yeah, they can
it's
change
probably
up-
because
they-
it's healthy.
Yeah, and that's what I told her. It's
Getting
better.
healthy.
They,
Like,
it's
it's
the
healthier.
environment and the stress they're in, and especially the weather change or anything else. Is their bodies could just it's just
It's getting
yeah.
the heat it needs.
Yeah, the
temperature
pigment
it
is
needs.
changing different colors to try to absorb enough heat to sustain
Mhm.
Not to mention it's healthier because
It's
of like
getting
the
its
correct
pigment back. It was
Yeah.
damn near see-through.
Yeah.
You could literally see the bones under the skin.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Have any of you guys seen a crested leaf gecko?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
They're
I was
actually called a leaf tail.
A leaf tail gecko. There's like several different names of
Well,
the
a-
same
no, 'cause
gecko.
there's
No.
Crested
There's
gecko,
crested
there's a
geckos,
leaf
tail.
and then there's leaf tails. They're a completely different thing. I
Well,
promise you.
I know only one of them. If they lose its tail, it's not grown back.
Yeah, cresteds don't grow back.
Yeah,
But
it's-
leaf tails actually look like moss and leaves.
And they're
We've
big.
done extensive
Yeah.
research, trust me.
'Cause we're gonna
My,
get
my
some.
brother lives in Florida. He used to live around here, but Air Force. stuff
Jared?
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a reptile fan, and he has a lot of crested geckos, Burmese pythons. I don't know, the small
In
ones.
Florida?
So it'd be a ball
Yeah.
python.
Yeah,
That'd be a
he-
ball
yeah,
python
he-
because Burmese
yeah.
in Florida you have to have a special permit
Mhm.
for.
And they get to be
In
like
fact,
20 plus feet.
He has a license to take if anything around the area, he gets a call to go take that down, and he yeah, he has a fun life.
Just turns it in.
Yeah,
That's what they do with them.
yeah.
And then a lot of people actually, like the game commission there and stuff, actually give it to people that breed, like cobras and shit like that. Yeah, like,
Yeah, get the license
Chandler.
so they can actually milk it to get the anti-venom for certain stuff like that.
That and also just private
But that's
keepers.
what they feed them. They feed them small Burmese pythons and stuff.
Because in the wild,
So-
that's what they would eat. Is
yeah.
Is Burmese
So they
pythons.
feed them Burmese pythons. So then, like the breeders get a free meal for their python.
All right.
And it's like it's euthanized because it's a wild one that shouldn't be there anymore.
It's an incredibly invasive species.
Yeah,
Wiping
yeah.
out
like it's like
everyone. It's a
fucking
big
up
problem.
everything in
There
Florida.
was an old documentary, and they found something in the middle of the swamp in the Everglades, and it was this giant boa constrictor with this giant, big ass, 12 feet crocodile inside, but the crocodile chewed its way out. And both of it were dead because it died because they couldn't get out, and it was just like shit. You need to be careful around that shit.
That was an anaconda.
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen it before.
It wasn't like an anaconda. It was the other python. I just can't remember. That's can get.
I was gonna
really-
say because anacondas will be around and stuff, and
it
like
wasn't. It wasn't an
So is it a
anaconda.
re-kick?
I don't know.
because a crocodile, a 12-foot
well,
crocodile, like
not-
I mean that's.
There ain't nothing that eats a
Fucking huge.
12-foot crocodile.
I was gonna say like.
It wouldn't be a crocodile. It would be more of an alligator.
No,
Cause
no. What you're
only
thinking
alligators
of is
around
first
here.
off, what you're thinking of is a caiman. Okay, a caiman. It looks like a
No,
crocodile,
because
but
it
they're
was
small.
around Florida.
Okay, but
I don't think there's any caimans around there.
I'm
Are there?
fairly certain that there's caimans. I'm not.
I thought there was. I thought there was only
alligators.
alligators around.
There's
that.
American crocodiles. There's there's American alligators. I'm fairly certain there's caiman.
Yeah,
Hold up. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know.
We're gonna
Maybe
find out.
I'm
We
a
only
little
are
bit
very
too
tiny.
stoned to recall my.
Are there any
My
caiman
Steve
in
Irwin.
Florida?
knowledge.
She's like, I want to know if there's caiman
I
directly.
guess this is our stoner question of the
thought
night.
Caimans were only in.
Florida, although it has become established in the southeastern part of the state. Caiman are native to Central and South America, and their distribution in Florida will probably remain confined to South Florida because they cannot tolerate cold temperatures.
So they're in South Florida. Neener
Yeah.
fucking Neener. I win.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't. Exactly.
He's like, oh, okay.
It
well,
might have been
thanks for
different.
that.
It might have been an American alligator in a different state because I don't know if it was a caiman or not because I can't remember.
I don't even know where your
documentary-
story started
I
out,
don't
like where it was
like,
going to.
Like people were like game wardens were patrolling the Everglades and they encountered a pipe or
Did you find this on Facebook?
nope.
She's
a
like,
document-
I think you found some
It
bullshit.
was on which.
I had Discovery Plus. If you tell me what
It might have been on
I'll
Discovery
watch it.
Plus. I just can't remember which one. It might have been on. The
We could just look up Snake Eats Crocodilian,
Yeah,
and they both die,
Yeah.
and then just see what that comes up with
in Florida.
in
Well,
Florida.
it had to be in Florida because half that shit
It could have been in fucking
You're
over
right.
in where the
You're
hell?
right. You're
Philippines
right.
or something.
It could have been over
It was-
in Indonesia.
No,
Yeah.
but it was still in the United States. I know it was in the United States.
Maybe it was in Louisiana.
So it might have been someplace else, but like I don't know. My brain doesn't want to work right now.
Caught on camera, snake devours crocodile after 5-hour battle. Sorry for the Candy Crush ad. That was obnoxious as well.
So then he like closes his phone. He's like, "Oh fuck, just let it go." All right, so do you have a strain to tell us about, kind sir?
We could talk about some critical hog.
Some critical hog.
You know, we don't know about that snake that ate a crocodile, but you know, snake could kill a hog. I don't fucking know. That just tells.
I was like, okay.
That's my snake knowledge. There you go, guys.
There's a lot of big snakes that, well, especially if like a rattlesnake can probably kill a hog, no problem.
Anyway, critical hog. It is 15% THC. Is calming. Leaves you pretty fucking high. Flavors and aroma. We were calling it earthy as we were smoking it.
Right.
It is very earthy. We were talking about that. Top effect. You feel relaxed. I'd say I'm pretty fucking relaxed tonight.
I have a really nice euphoric feeling going on,
Yeah.
which is
Right,
nice
right.
to have a really nice head high.
Yeah.
But let's see. Nice. 69% of the people reported being relaxed. Just wanted to say that.
Dude.
Sweet! 25% said it was earthy. 20% people said it was pungent. And I'd say it's pungent. And side note, you said it was woody sound, right?
Mildewy.
Oh. Was it
mildewy.
you that said wood?
No,
No.
I said sock.
Sock.
Yes, it
Okay,
tastes like a sock. I was
Then
like, oh,
probably
okay.
it was me thinking it in my head. I'm like, I get wood, but I also was smoking out of my nectar collector at my house, and I got a different taste. Not gonna lie, but hey.
I don't know. I know what wood tastes like. It tastes like wood.
So to make
How much
hog-
wood could Malchuck if Malchuck?
So to make critical hog, you take critical mass and the hog, mash it together, and you get some critical hog.
That's hot.
Okay.
And I got no growing information on it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I know. I'm batting a great month so far.
No, you're good. I definitely like the dab that we had ripped. We had
Oh,
ripped
yeah.
3 dabs. It lasted a long minute
I
for
mean-
that little rock that you put in there.
Right.
It is kind of sugary, like
I'm
you
not
said.
gonna lie. When I took my hit, I was like, "Oh God, I really got to shit." So I was like, "Well,
It should have called it the brown note.
it was a brown note or something." I was really relaxed.
Yeah, I'm
He was
feeling
so
pretty
relaxed,
relaxed.
he almost shit his pants.
He's like, oh god, I'm gonna run.
He almost pulled a baby.
It's that brown bomber shit that was in Grandma's Boy.
He was fighting a brown snake.
It's so bad. Oh man, he got the poo poo.
He got
That's
the
what it
poo-
was.
I got the poo poo all over
Where's
me.
the
Oh, it's just like all of a sudden you're like, bam, got to poop. You're like, oh shit.
That ain't an atom
Is that
bomb.
shit?
That's a 55-gallon crapper.
Cheer. There's a shit on my floor.
There's
Like,
poo.
I love that movie.
Oh,
She hates it.
That's the only part of that movie I like.
Is that a shit on my floor? Is that what she was doing over there? Oh my god.
my favorite was there's shit on the walls. There's shit on the ceiling. There's shit everywhere. From Dumb and Dumber when he's doing the fucking chocolate bar that melted. It's like, oh god, what do I do? What do I do? He's wiping it
I don't
everywhere.
like that movie either. It's so dumb.
She likes dumb funny, but not like really dumb funny.
Right.
Like it has to be on the fine line of dumb and really dumb. Once it gets so
Like-
far dumb, she's like, I can't do it.
Patrick dumb.
No, she likes Patrick. It's
Yeah.
Patrick dumb.
it's
She-
past Patrick dumb though. Is where she's like, I can't
Yeah,
handle it.
She hates Jack Black.
Yeah, she can't stand Jack Black.
Yeah.
Literally, like
he
one
can
of
get
those
he
hated
he
people.
can get out of hand.
He does.
Sometimes.
He does go over the top, but I love Jack
I
Black
love
though.
The
Jack
minute
Black,
I
yeah.
hear his voice, instantly I'm angry.
If I
There's
still had my
people like
voice,
that. They just
if Jack
hate
Black
it.
was suddenly playing guitar behind me, I would try to sing Kickapoo note for note with him
Long
right
as fucking
there.
I would run around and be like, "Stop!"
I say that all the time when I'm over just bullshitting. I'm like, oh, a long time ago, and automatically.
Automatically, I would
yeah.
say in a town
Long
called
as fucking
Kickapoo.
time ago, down called Kickapoo. Yep. Oh yeah. No.
Still get back.
I can't help it. I love me some Tenacious D. Just saying.
But
They were
Dude,
supposed to make a
no.
second one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, now he's getting old. Have you
They're
seen
co-
Jack Black
yeah,
lately?
they're
He's like gray as
COVID
fuck.
and
they're still making
Kyle
albums,
Gass,
though.
whoever fucking
Kyle
Gass.
Oh yeah, I don't know if his actual name was Kyle Gass or
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
it's Gast. Gast, I
Gast.
think. I think it's Gast. But yeah, it's Kyle Gast.
because I know he had some health problems and COVID. They couldn't
Right.
make the second one they wanted to.
Speaking of COVID, I was like getting nervous about all these like extra stuff coming up.
right,
Like all
right.
these COVID cases going places, and I'm like,
Oh.
I'm going away in a week and a half, and I have so much stuff planned.
Oh.
And I'm like, and this is like a well-populated place, obviously.
Right, right.
So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like really starting to get nervous
right,
because
right.
I am so excited for this trip. Mal has no idea what it is.
I don't know what we're doing.
It's gonna be amazing.
I thought I had a moment.
Like,
you know,
earlier, Red's like, oh god, oof, yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting there. I was like,
So-
oh.
You guys have heard about the so far infamous
Mystery trip.
mystery trip that Mal knows nothing about. So yeah, it went right around the circle. You're right there.
Pick a number because you lost.
2.
Okay, 2. He picked this.
This one's gonna be a bitch. I just have the feeling because it's such a tiny hole on it. Design flaw.
I said 8 first, but
Design
It was
flaw.
weird too. Yeah.
Definitely a design flaw. Like I feel like give that a good
Oh, God,
suck
no.
it to blow it,
Oh, God,
like to get
no.
anything out of it. Anyways, like I'm so nervous about the COVID and like shutting stuff down where we're going. We're going to a well-populated place, so I'm like,
Just be like, fuck it. It's worth it.
well, like the stuff that I have things for,
Right,
like,
right.
all
I
my
know, I know.
plans.
Thanks. Do you have tickets?
I have plans,
He has plans. And that's the most you're going to get from me.
but that's what I was saying. Red is the only person that Mal talks to that knows anything about the trip that we're going on.
Fun fact.
Like my mom knows, like
A big
the
idea.
location that we're going, but nothing that's going on while we're there.
I know just about everything.
I
So-
know one
Nothing.
person I had the biggest hope that'll slip up is your mom.
She might slip up on the location that we're going.
You get the one hint from her and be like, well, I know exactly.
But like
Yeah, but
he
see,
knows
if
like
it's-
what we're going to do, like where we're going to go.
Yeah, but you have to bring a band key. So if it's New Jersey, then maybe we're going to see Rise Against. Maybe. And I'm waiting to see if I get your mom to slip up with anything, or you guys, or anybody. Because, oh
This
my
is
god.
so funny. Like it's killing her so bad.
Right,
No,
right.
we fucked that.
Wait.
No,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
supposed to go
hey.
to Mal. It was supposed to go to
Oh,
Mal.
yeah.
He was dying from his hit, so like I think it's so funny to me. I'm just like that's funny. I'm like, this is gonna be good.
Boogers.
Well, see, you don't know. We could be going. I'm not saying
Like,
that
I
we're
don't
going
know if
to.
I'm right. I could be incredibly wrong.
I'm not saying that we're going to Cleveland to the because obviously weed's not legal in Ohio, so
No.
you know that's not where we're going.
Oh,
But there's
I'm going
a
to zoo.
You
there's a
never
Rock
thought
and
it-
Roll Hall of Fame there. There's other like music related things that it could be, and I just want to fit in with other people, so I told her to bring a tan sheet. It could be that, or we could be going to a concert, or we
Weed's
could be
also
going.
legal in Canada. I mean,
I don't have my passport. We can't go there. And we're not. We ain't vaccinated.
If he's
we
friggin'...
ain't vaccinated.
That's a good
Let's be
point.
straight. No, but like, there's definitely. I mean, I like Mel's thought processes on things. I'm like,
Right,
okay,
right.
yeah.
I'm trying. Like, I'm grasping at straws here.
Like, I know she's like, oh, maybe it's a concert, and I'm like, how do you know it's going to be Rise Against and it couldn't be like a country concert or something? Because I know she's dying to go to a country concert, and I've never taken her to one.
No.
So, like, it could be that. It's
Only
blowing
if
her
you know-
mind what it could be that we're going to go do. It's blowing her mind because I'm not telling her shit. It could be a concert. I could be taking her to some, like, big, huge thing that's about music that's
I'm
not
just
even a
saying.
concert.
And he's been
I'm
teasing
just
doing
saying.
it for months.
Since 14 weeks out, and
I'm
we're a
just
week and a
saying,
half.
If you do go to the country concert, you better wear a cowboy hat, and I want pictures.
That's
So you-
never going to happen.
I asked if just one time
If
he would
there's
put
a
on
cowboy
flannel
hat,
and a
I-
cowboy hat.
I'm never going to
If
put a
there's a
Letter
cowboy
Kenny uniform on,
You know
okay?
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have you cremated in a cowboy hat and a flannel shirt if you die before me.
This woman is
now
a dick.
Now you gotta outlive
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I know, right? You're like,
Now you
no,
gotta turn the tables and be like,
She ain't doing
you know
this
what I'm
shit.
gonna do to you?
I'm going
You're
to dress you like a goth. Like,
full on fucking
Huge
what?
makeup,
Corpse
like
bride.
ridiculous
Just corpse
makeup.
bride, everything.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. That's way better than what I thought you were gonna say. So
oh,
I'll
so what were you going to,
I
would you
ain't
think
fucking telling
No,
you.
I want, no, you got to
No,
tell me
no.
now. You got me
She's gotta be a
interested.
K-pop girl.
I always have
Dress her
to,
as a K-pop girl.
Please don't dress me like some tidy rich bitch that's all.
no,
pretty
okay,
and
so
bitchy.
I want to hear it. Let's hear it.
That's it. Don't
Oh.
dress me like that.
Oh, why would you think I would dress you like something that you don't, like you're not?
You
why
ain't
would I
no
do that?
cowboy, and I'm gonna put you in a flannel shirt and a hat.
I'll tell you what.
That's King of the Hill.
The only way you're getting out of that,
Daddy.
the only way you're
Damn
getting
it,
out of
Bobby.
that is if I get
God
one
damn it.
picture of it someday. I just want you in a flannel shirt and a cowboy hat, just one time, one picture. That's
Never.
all I want. I want a picture with me.
Never. This beard, though. I mean, this
Halloween's
beard would,
coming up.
I mean,
See,
huh?
Halloween's coming up.
Never. No, I'm gonna go as like a 90s punk, I think. Because I could do a faux hawk with my hair.
I bet you would have a wicked ass mohawk if you
Hell
did
yeah.
fucking...
I should
it's-
just go as an old woman and not wear my
You
teeth.
should get that one day color. You should do that one day color bullshit.
That's crazy. But, like, I could faux hawk it. My ears are gonna be pretty well gauged. I mean, we're getting there.
Like I said, like you can put the fucking one day color shit
I'm not
in that.
gonna lie. I'm
Oh, yeah,
excited
we
to
could
go
do
up
some
another
fucking
size. I'm so
black.
close to
Right.
being done with the pack. I'm excited to do it again.
It's funny because she's like, I have to wait a month.
I have to, and I'm being good. I haven't upped them. I'm being good.
Right? It's
I
just
don't
funny
even
to
have
me.
my ears pierced.
Like,
Or anything.
Okay, so
Marco.
I've always been... Polo.
Polo.
I've always
Marco.
been going to... Yeah, you have to... Marco Polo, you know? So you have to polo it.
Wow.
You sucked.
I normally
Welcome
don't.
to the
because
podcast.
We play games.
The way I do that, if someone says,
I think it's sketchy as
you know,
fuck.
Marco Polo, they
I have
they gave
so much
their,
facial
they gave
hair, I'm like,
away their
fuck.
position. So, like, they don't. That's the last person who smokes.
Holy fuck,
But,
mother.
you know,
That's sketchy as fuck.
I actually love it.
That's
You're such a
because we're on a
3-year-old.
podcast. We usually do nose goes as quietly, but I'm sorry. I touched the nose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I broke contract and trust. I'm so sorry. But
That's his.
yeah, it goes back to me. And but sometimes I like to throw out Marco Polo because we're on a podcast. It if the viewer beats us in
Yeah.
Marco Polo, they get to smoke before any of you
Yeah,
fucks.
you're completely fine. You are using the proper rules. My old rules, me and my
Yeah,
buddies
that's the
used
sto-
it.
yeah, I know. I've also done that with them
Yeah.
when it was like one jumped and like the other one was really quiet. It was like, well, you didn't give away your position, so
It's just old stoner talk.
Well, it's just, that's all part of the game. Like, you could choose to be, like, if I've won every night and then I beat her at the end of the night on it and she's like, or he's like,
gross.
oh, yeah, okay.
Christmas episodes.
Right. He's like, nope, you were too quick. You gave your location away, so then he gives it to Mal because she hasn't won that night.
Right.
You know, it's and I mean, it's all in fun. None of us care.
Who there's points?
We don't give a shit. Oh my god, this is so fucking sketchy. I'm like, fuck!
I recommend tilting your head a little bit.
I bring my flame into it. That's how
I
I'm
do
doing it.
enjoy the way that sits.
I do like how we can hold it, yeah.
Mine sits
My
the other
favorite.
way.
I like
It
that it looks like a
has-
fish hook.
My thumb's really big and I don't want to get it stuck.
It reminds me of like a mini,
Not to mention that probably gets
little
hot.
tiny Sherlock type of thing.
Like after a
I love
couple
Sherlock.
hits right
Try it.
I
in
know,
the
we
center
have
of that
fun.
bowl.
Right.
I like how there's like 2 or 3 conversations going on. Right
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of your new pieces.
now. We have
really
like
don't,
20 or
right?
30 of them now. Me,
No,
me, 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 me,
Khalid
me,
got
me.
Khalid got jumped.
Yeah, I was the last person, right?
Yeah, you handed it
First,
over.
second.
It should have went to Khalid. Then you would have hit
I
it
handed it
because
as a-
Khalid hadn't hit it yet.
Oh.
So I'm
Science.
just not jumping him out. That's all.
Oh, I love the color too.
I'll like it better when it's a little dirtier.
Yeah.
It'll have more vibrant
Oh.
colors pop out.
Oh, speaking of dirty, red. Look at this.
I know
Holy
you've
fuck!
been
No,
clean-
you don't even know. Oh god, this shit's gonna.
I know she's been cleaning her shit
gonna take
out
Only
everything.
finally.
just the 2.
So
That's just out of 2 pipes.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
so
I'm not
fucking
surprised.
gross.
I'm not really surprised.
I cleaned out the chillums.
That is
That's-
fucking gross.
That's hot.
2 of the chillums.
Yeah.
Like
It's
resin
yours now.
is.
Okay.
We're fixing it.
Okay. The
So
order.
yeah, he's gonna hit it, then you're gonna hit it, and then I'll hit it,
It's
and then it'll be
cross.
back to and then it'll be back to normal.
Okay. So I hit it.
No, give it to Khalid. No, I'm fucking dumb. Give it to Khalid. Jesus.
And then give it back to me.
Okay.
Them dabs.
Yeah, you're too
Yeah.
relaxed there.
So, feck you. Anyways, Mel, you got some questions for us?
69%. Nice.
Not iHeartRadio. I'm sorry.
That's not your question.
Yeah. I don't know shit about iHeartRadio.
I didn't.
Actually,
Actually,
we're on
it.
iHeartRadio.
Hi, everybody. We don't know about you, but hey, we acknowledge.
We're on
it.
iHeartRadio, so if you're on there, hey, thanks for
Self-promo,
checking us out. There goes the
milk out, there
feckin'
goes
cat.
that.
She ran
So-
back in the house.
okay.
I
So
told
now
you
we
she
need
used
to
to your
cut like a
adventures.
certain part of that middle out.
No, it's good. Fuck
Alright,
it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's in the show. We'll do it live.
Fuck it, Daddy. Fuck it.
Oh, baby.
I love me some Ralphie May.
Yep.
I'm
That's-
so
that's who it's from.
sad
Like,
that he's dead.
I know
I'm
it's
so fucking upset about
at like
it.
47, I think. I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Right.
Yeah, I also started watching old, recent, comedian show or old ones of Robin Williams. 'Cause I also miss that man.
My
Oh,
wife gets
so
all
much.
choked up when she watches Robin Williams, so we try not to watch too much Robin Williams.
Yeah, because
like videos of him and stuff, not like
Like, if you're
actual
watching a
movies.
movie.
If it's a movie, she's not so bad. But like if it's like a video of him or like him talking, she gets all
Yeah.
choked up. So we don't do that.
I'm a big
Yeah.
emotional
I,
mess 90%
I
of the time.
completely understand. Like, he was amazing.
Well, like
And-
he's one of her favorites. She don't know shit about any actor. I can tell you that,
Yeah,
except
but-
for Robin Williams.
Yeah.
as an
Everyone
actor.
knows Robin Williams. It just,
He was just everywhere.
I like that he made me laugh.
Right. It was
All
just
the time.
everywhere, though. Like, he voiceovered so much shit. Like, stuff that he doesn't even, like, people didn't even know that he was. It was, like, different, like, I know he was a seagull in one movie, and, like, it was just a random part, like, 4 lines in the whole movie.
You know, he was also Popeye.
Yeah, I
a
knew
live
that.
action
I knew
Popeye.
that, yep.
Yeah.
In, like, the early 70s, was it?
I think so.
A lot
I
of
feel like in the
a lot of
70s?
comedians
Early to maybe
like
mid-70s.
Robin Williams have similar depression problems, and
Right.
that's the way they can, cope.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help a lot of the times. The only way they can get out of it is either drinking too much or abusing substances.
Heavy shit.
Yeah.
Like, a really good one, just to name off a hand, I know a really good one, Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore is, like, in his mid-40s right now, maybe early 50s, and, like, he was strung out on some shit. he might be fairly clean now. I have no clue. But, like, he's definitely not anything like he was in the early 90s. Steve-O's another one. Well, he's good now. He's been clean.
Yeah,
He's been clean
really
for, like,
proud of
I think
Steve-O.
3 or 4 years now.
Like,
I just watched Shark Week, or the Jackass version.
I got you.
And Steve-O, like, it's like the old Steve-O, but a clean Steve-O.
Like, he's still fucking insane. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, like, he's not like, I'm fucking coked out and, like, like he's actually straight now.
Right.
It's nice to see him. I actually saw him with Gordon Ramsay. He was doing a thing for his hot sauce. And was, like, doing a special thing with Gordon Ramsay.
The Shark Week, someone was, like, Steve-O was wearing his hot, his, the graphic design of his,
Back
sauce.
piece? Oh, yeah.
On his shirt. And it looked like naked Steve-O with a thing of, I think it was hot sauce or a stick of dynamite up his ass. And, like, and it was fucking funny as shit. And he's just wearing it. About to possibly get bitten by a shark.
Right.
Again.
Right.
anyway, questions?
Yeah. I want to know what each you...
Wow.
I want to know what is something you do differently than anyone else you know and why.
The way I do my job, there is nobody that does my job the way I do. I can promise you that. Like, I constantly am throwing everything around. Like, I make it a fucking show. Like, it's a good time.
Yeah, you know what? I actually only go into Subway when you're working because it's such a great time. Like, I'll sit there and bullshit, be like, yeah, okay, that's
Like,
cool.
we'll have a full-on conversation
Full-on
about shit while I'm, like, doing
We'll talk
stuff, and I'll be
about
like,
the podcast
oh,
in the
what
middle
kind of
this.
cheese? Oh, okay. You want toasted? Yeah, sure. All right. And then we'll just go back to talking about whatever. And,
Yeah.
like, I flip shit. I flip knives all day long. Like, from hand to hand all day long. It's like a fucking,
great
it's like a
fucking
robot.
show.
It's just a robot. It's just me having fun while I'm working. And, like, people understand that now. When I was a teenager, people were like, oh, he's a show-off. I'm like, yeah, all right, well, fuck off. I'm doing it for my own fun. Fuck off.
Right.
And now it's like, I've done it so long that people actually understand it's just how I am. I make a show and it's fun for me. And, like, I have stupid customer service skills.
Yeah,
So it's just, like, fun.
I'm gonna go, and I honestly tip every time I come in. And it's not because you're there. It's like, I had a great time while I was at Subway, and I know I'm going to enjoy my meal when I leave. And it's just, yep.
Like, I know, like, if certain people in Subway probably heard that, I would probably be fucked. But, like, I mean, I don't care. I give a personal
If
touch
they
that nobody else
actually
can.
sat there and didn't judge you on
Right.
like actual Subway attendance and how you're supposed to be, and actually watched how you fucking work, they'd be like, "Oh, okay."
And how I know, like, 55 to 60% of my customers
yeah,
by,
you
like,
already
name.
know the people coming in.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up?
Be like,
Well,
somebody come in and be like, hey, how's it going, Nick? You know, how you today? Like, bullshit with them. And then, like, once I get past them, and it's like the next person, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I just start bullshitting with them as I'm going through it, and that's, like, what I do. Oh, fuck. So, like, that's me. That's what I do that I know nobody else can do the way I do it. And my photography. It's just not something that... It's way more bold than an average person would ever go.
Right.
And I know that easily. So, like, that's the two things that I have. In, like, my photography, I just kind of do it for my own self, I guess. I don't really have anybody, like, I don't advertise it. I don't do a whole lot of work. I just kind of do what I want to do. Like, I have a series I want to do this summer. I wanted to do it last summer, and I never got to it because of COVID. So I want to go to Waldameer at, like, 9 o'clock when it starts getting dark. And I want to, like, 2 or 3 times throughout the summer. Like, I would like to. It's free to go. It was, so I don't know. But I would love just to go and just set up and wait and shoot it when it's running. And so that way, like, it's do like a 45-second or a minute-long photo.
Yeah.
And with doing it, like, you'll see all the motion for that much time. But I have to, like, make sure my camera's super, super, like, there's barely a peephole in it, so that way it doesn't get too bright.
Right.
And, like, I would love to shoot, like, 7 or 8 different, rides like that.
Yeah.
And then, like, make a series for it. I have a couple of different things I've done already. that have been in like art galleries and different stuff like that. So I really think it would be
I've
really
seen
cool.
them. I used to walk around the ones that were in town. So
Yeah.
they were pretty cool.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. Like, my mom bought one of them because she liked it so much. I'm like, why didn't you just fucking buy it from me for, like, $200 instead of paying $550 for it at an art gallery? I'm like, you're insane. Like,
That's funny.
yeah, it's in her living room. It's the big fucking sunset in my mom's living room. But I have other photos of my mom's house, too, like, that I've done for her, like, as a present. Like, I know that she really likes my photography because she likes showing it off, obviously. Because, like, her son did it or whatever. But, like, because that's just how my mom is. I don't know. But, like, she loves photography, too. Like, she just thinks it's really cool. So, like, I've done a couple of really cool photos. Like, she went to Alaska, and she never got any prints done of these beautiful photos of, like, mountains and shit that she took with my camera. I let her borrow my camera, and I taught her how to use it. And they had a camera that they bought, a Nikon. I always use Canon myself.
Right.
But they have a Nikon that's super nice, too. And, like, the photos were amazing. And I went through and edited 800 photos for them. And then I picked out of my top 3. One was, like, Mount McKinley. Like, I guess only 1 in 10 people that go to Alaska see Mount McKinley. And it was, like, there wasn't any storms those days, and they got to see it. And my mom took this amazing photo of it. I'll show it to you on my computer sometime.
Right.
But, like, it's amazing. So I had got it down to 3 of them, and I picked my favorite one. Like, at the point in time, it was, like, a girl I was dating. And I was like, which one do you like? And she told me, and, like, that's what I got them for Christmas. Like, it's amazing, though. Like, I had it, like, printed at a certain guy. Like, he's, like, the best in printing around. It's Allegheny Arts in Meadville. Yeah, super great. Like, dude, Mr. Allen's amazing. Does great work. And then he does all of his, like, framing, too. That shit's expensive. Like, if you want to have it printed by him, he's a really good price. Like, framing is always expensive. Doesn't matter who you have do it. If you have it, like, really professionally framed. Like, all the photos in our living room that are framed, those are all professionally framed.
Most of them.
They're expensive.
There's a few of them like that I've done.
Well,
stuff,
like,
but
the ones, like, the fancy ones that you could tell are, like fancy
Right,
paintings. Like, the one that Johnny Matters did that's on this wall of the fawn.
Frames are ridiculous.
Right, but, like, it just enhances what's in it so much.
Yeah.
But, like, I got them a fancy frame and everything. I mean, it was like, an expensive gift. But, like, it was dope as fuck. Like, it's in their living room. Super cool picture. Sorry, I had a rant.
Yeah, I was really interested in that. Like,
But, like, I don't know. I do my photography very bold and dark and, like, high contrast between colors and, like, I don't know. One thing that really pissed me off one time was I applied to work for a magazine, and I would be traveling, doing interviews, and taking photos of famous people and different shit. For this magazine, it was a really high-end magazine. And I sent in my portfolio. I'm sorry, I'm sitting on this. I sent in my portfolio, and I had multiple photos that were spot-colored.
yeah.
So that means, like, only parts of it is colored, and it's really, really high contrast in color. Like, fucking bright as fuck. It's, like, in your face. That's how I love it. And then it's black and white as fuck. Like, super black, super white. And I sent them to him. In the very next copy, I never heard nothing from them. The very next copy, their front cover was done exactly how I would have done it. The exact kind of contrast and everything. It was like a model like that was like having pouty lips, and they had her lips colored like a zebra kind of with pink. It was really cool looking, and like everything else was black and white. And I was like, you fucks. Like, they definitely took it off my like how I do mine. And then they never called me or nothing. I was like, you guys are dickheads. Like, I was fucking pissed. The very next episode, they only come out once every 3 months. It was like 2 months later it come out, and I was like, you stole my style. Like, how do you do that? And then you never even called me for it. Like, that's what I do. That's what I do. I spend a lot of time doing it. I'm sorry. Oh, my God, I got on such a rant.
Have you
You're
seen my
talkative
grandmother's
tonight.
pictures?
I guess so, huh?
Have you seen my grandmother's pictures? She's always taking and posting pictures online.
I've seen some from, like, art shows and stuff.
Right. She has always been an artist.
Elsa's back to be already.
Because
Wow, that was fast. I was like, I thought I just had this.
Khalid, what do you do different?
My bad. The only thing I do that I don't think anyone else can do. What I do different is just the way I do my art. I do a lot of epoxy mold, drawing, sculpting, whatever I can get my bloody fingers on. Material is, sometimes hard to come by to do something you really want to do, but that's the only thing I can get away from everything.
Interesting.
Red, your turn.
I've been sitting here trying to think about it even while he was talking. I still don't have anything.
Through my 20-minute rant.
Yeah,
oh my
I'm
God.
I don't know. I eat weird. That's what
I love that's what she says.
I guess I can.
Out of
how
all
fast
things,
I can eat.
dude, you do eat stupid fucking fast. I eat faster than everyone else in the room usually, and usually I eat 3 bites, and he's like, "I'm done." I'm like, "How the fuck are you done?" That's so quick. It's so fucking hot it burns my mouth. So I'm like I don't know, blowing out and stuff. I look up and he's like, "All right, dude, I'm all set." I'm like, "How? How the fuck are you not dying right now?" That's rough.
I know, but the way I eat certain things, or I won't eat this if it's like this, but I'll eat it this way.
Her French toast this morning, or I should say this afternoon, I guess. We got to breakfast at 1:30.
Yeah.
Anyways, she cuts all the outside of her French toast off and eats all that first, then leaves the centers.
Yep.
And then she eats the centers.
Yes.
She's very particular how she eats shit.
I am.
Whatever.
I get it.
String cheese, I too enjoy.
Holy fuck.
I
Her eating string cheese just makes me want to kill something. It is so stressful to me. I'm like, how? It takes her 45 minutes to eat a piece of string cheese. 45 minutes. She makes that thing a fucking angel hair. You can't even see it. You're like, all right. I'm like, holy fuck. It takes her 3 minutes to get the next one. I'm like, holy fuck.
That is the proper way you eat string cheese.
Yeah, I like to tear it apart, but not she tears it into the tiniest shred.
It's chunks.
Fucking
whatever comes
that's
off is going
divine
down.
right there. I'm like,
it's
every single
fucking
strand.
insane. I'm like, how?
he bought it for me one time.
Never again.
And he watched me eat it, and you could see his eye twitching as I'm eating it. He's like, "What?" He literally goes, "I'm never buying."
Well,
it
my
again."
ADHD, and then I have obsessive compulsion bullshit. I'm like, just fucking eat it. I tear mine apart too, but I tear mine in 15 pieces, maybe.
Yeah.
Not 3,000. I'm like, just fucking eat the shit. God damn.
You're gonna wake up, there's gonna be this string cheese everywhere.
Oh,
everywhere.
We did that with the fucking cheesecake.
Yeah,
No bake cheesecake. I was fucking covered in that shit in the morning. Oh my God, I was pissed.
Oh my God.
It was the fucking worst thing ever.
And we fell asleep with it on the couch, and he rolled it in the middle of the night, and it coated the couch, and him, and the pillows, and it was everywhere.
Oh, I was fucking covered in it. My whole
at,
side, my fucking leg.
He woke me up at 4 in the morning to clean it up, to help him clean it up and help him.
I've only seen people do that with the Chinese food that right next to them, they just roll over to it and sleep on Chinese food all night.
Oh, Chinese.
That'd be such a bad
It reminds
night.
me of the night I fell asleep with a beer in my hand. I woke up with beer all over me.
Wake up, I'm like, oh, did I have a weird wet dream? Like, oh.
So,
Dearest love.
what do you do different than anyone else? You haven't told us yet.
What? I thought I said something.
No,
Oh.
you didn't, because she did. She got talking about how she eats.
Fuck. I guess playing video games and I just
Fuck.
I don't know. I thought I said something already.
No. I was like, I want to hear this. I'm so curious. Because I shot the gun off. I was like, bang, bang, motherfucker. And then I was like, oh, I got off on too much of a rant.
Question left.
Yeah,
I know, I got into too
Yeah.
much of a rant. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Okay. What would you rather? Would you rather lose all of your memories and never be able to make new ones?
Oh.
I would rather lose all of my memories and still be able to make new ones, because you know what? I can still enjoy the rest of my life from now on instead of No,
It'd be like 50 first dates
Yeah.
every day.
it'd be awful. I would rather
Honestly,
just.
I wouldn't mind losing all my memories because I could, if I wanted to, I'd just be a different person just from
I
right
would.
there.
At this point, I would lose all 3 of my kids' births. I would lose our wedding, our first date, a lot of
Here's the thing.
milestones. But-
Here's the thing. You wouldn't forget because the new memories would come as long as the new memories would come as long as another year passed. So you'd be like, oh, well, this is now.
Well, if you didn't
I-
remember anything before today, though,
Yeah,
that
but
happened in your
you
life,
would
and
be
you
s-
just started from today.
But would you be stuck with the choices that you've already made? If
Yeah.
you've already
Well,
forgotten?
yeah.
So then,
Like right now, if you were in an accident, would you prefer to lose all your memories but still be able to make new memories, or would you rather keep all your old memories but never be able to make new memories?
that's a weird
And it's
question
like
for me
50
because
first dates.
I've lost memories from a big
I know, but
accident.
I know.
And that's why I wouldn't mind losing memories and
Like,
Is-
it would be sad losing memories, all the
Well,
good
it'd be like-
ones, but you can still get, like,
Make new good
Yeah.
memories.
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but
all
like
the old memories
all my concerts
that
I've ever been
destroy.
to, like that's a lot
you
for
would
me.
lose
Like,
a lot. You've
like
I was gonna
I've
say
done
this-
so much shit in my life.
I was gonna say
I don't know if
this.
I'd
Yeah,
want to
but with
lose
all the-
everything I've ever done.
But all the stuff we're trying to get ready to do, would you not want to wake up every morning and have to be told all over again what the fuck we're doing?
But like all the stuff that I've done in my
Wake
life,
up and
though?
there's like 500 snakes and you're like, oh my god!
Yeah, but I like
Yay.
snakes, so I wouldn't be scared of it. It wouldn't
No,
bother me.
but the last thing you remember going to sleep, there's no snakes in your room. And all of a sudden, guess what?
well, as of right now, we have 5.
Okay.
So
Fair
like,
enough. Yeah, but eventually we'll
I would
have-
at least know that we had snakes.
Yeah, but you'd think I just went on a shopping spree all of a sudden and you'd be pissed.
I mean, you have your own money. I
Not
can't
that
stop
kind
you
of
from
money.
doing your own shit.
Not that kind of money. Wait, hold up. What? So I can just go ahead and just...
You have your own money. You can do what you want with it.
you
Like her.
told an Aries a very
Yeah, but
bad
see,
thing.
this is her plan, though. Listen to me. Here. Okay, so
no, I don't think you
this is
see
her-
the smile that she was trying to hide.
no, I
from
know,
you.
I saw it. No, I know. But like, she has a plan of what she's gonna buy and stuff, and like,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a plan as we go. She's not just gonna go and buy some shit and be like, "Oh, by the way, I did this," because that's not how we roll.
No,
Like,
I
we
made a
respect each
promise
other
a
enough to
long
talk
time
about it.
ago I
Careful.
wouldn't do that. Because that is something I've done on multiple occasions. Just showed up with a new animal and been like, hey, by the way, meet such and such. Or usually it was a horse, but...
It's not going to be
Never,
anymore.
never to me.
No, I've never done it to him. I made him a promise
She
a
has
long
brought,
time ago.
she has brought animals home with the intent of saving them from a bad life and rehoming them elsewhere. And we've done that multiple occasions, and I'm okay with it.
I
As
bring
long
them
as it's
home.
not a douchey animal that's going to cause harm to one of my kids.
Yeah. I've
That's
done
how I
it
look
a
at it.
couple times with the full knowing we can't keep it.
So you just want a pet alligator?
No, we
that'll
will
be
have a
thing.
pet alligator
That's
And a
someday.
gonna
crocodile.
happen, and
Once we have our building, yeah, don't get her started. Just don't
I
get her
don't
started.
talk about it. It's going to be
I thought-
way over there.
I mean, we haven't even made it
You would
to
have
my
get special
section yet,
licensing
or
in
our
certain
advice.
things, I think.
You what?
I think you have to get certain licenses.
No, you
to get
don't.
it.
Not in
Not in
Pennsylvania,
PA.
you don't.
PA, they don't give a fuck what you
It's
do.
different states.
You could buy a forest cobra at a show in Erie tomorrow,
Well,
and they
yeah,
wouldn't give a
that's
feck.
right. My cousin has two scorpions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you could buy them right in Erie. You could
We'll
buy
see
them in
them on
Erie
Sunday.
on Sunday. Yep.
We're going to an expo on Sunday.
$6.
Bright early in the fucking morning.
Yep,
We
7:30
leave
we're
here
leaving.
at 7:30.
And then we're going to go get something to eat after we're done, because that's what we do.
My cousin and his buddy go there every now. Same thing. In fact, you might have met.
Probably seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're fairly small in size. There's a lot of fucking people there, but they're kind of small
I don't
in
think.
size.
Oh God, my parents would die if I brought over like a tarantula or a
I will
scorpion.
snap- I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
you won't be
right
hanging
now-
out in our
Okay.
car with
No,
a
I'm going to
tarantula.
tell you right now, if you ride with us, you're not buying a tarantula or a scorpion because it's not going to be in the car. That's not.
Well,
You'll
the
have to hitchhike
the
it
cases
home.
that comes with, it's already sealed up. They can't get out until you open it up.
No.
Yeah, but she would,
No.
Remember, she's an Aries.
No.
It's not happening.
That's fine. I don't plan on getting one because I don't want to fucking take care of that shit.
Why? They're fun.
I know.
I'm just not fucking with one. That's all.
No, I used to have reptiles.
We have reptiles.
I know.
They're not the same as snakes or like snakes are not the same as bugs and dangerous bugs.
Yeah.
No, dangerous bugs are not to fuck with. I don't fuck with spiders. I like if I have to stomp a spider out, okay, I will. And then a lot of them I take back outside and let them live. I'm fine with that. But I'm not fucking with no spider the size of my fucking hand. It ain't something that's happening.
Oh, good. So my buddy has tarantulas they're tiny.
I
No.
swear to God,
No way.
I will taser whoever brings it over here.
Well, I've been tased before, so
Not by mine.
This kid's like he's
What
looking,
voltage?
he's cruising for a bruising.
What voltage is mine?
I don't know. It's
some
fucking not
retarded.
nice.
It's bad.
It sounds
Maybe
like
even higher.
It sounds like lightning.
Oh yeah, it's like zzz, you're like fuck.
nah.
Instantly, it makes your butthole pucker. You're like fuck.
Yeah, you just hear it. I scared the shit out of some people with it a couple
Reptiles are a little bit better than insects.
Oh, by like a not even scalable margin.
times. Yeah,
Just saying.
I love
I
my
know
rep.
that,
They're my
like-
rep children. That's what's in my house right now.
Like-
is my rep children.
We have some
Well,
lizards. We have some snakes. Let's be honest.
I'm like
it's
this close to being able to get my next carpet python. I don't
Steve
have too much
Irwin
more to
is
go.
like my idol, so grown up with reptiles, so
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was also Mal's favorite.
Mal had every single episode on VHS ever because Mal took the time to record every.
She was
single
that
episode.
old of a kid with me.
Do you have the commercials and everything?
Oh yeah, back
Yes.
then you couldn't stop that
So
shit. You
there
know.
was a marathon on Spike TV where it
That
was
might be out.
MXC all day, and I recorded I think it was 6 hours of MXC on a VCR tape. Now, for those out there that don't know what a VCR tape
Oh,
is,
I know.
Oh, okay, so I hate it, okay? I work with teenagers. I'm like as old as half of their parents, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not that old, guys. Like, I shouldn't be that fucking old. I'm like, I'm only 31. How am I like the
know.
same age as your mom almost? You're 18. Like, fuck.
Fuck,
God
I know
damn
your
it.
mom.
I went to
know.
school with one of my kids that I works with his mom.
Oh
I went
my
to,
God.
she was like 2 years older than me. I dated her little sister. I was like, fuck. I remember him when he was 1. He looks just like he did then.
Oh my
17
God.
years later, he looks just like he did at fucking 1.
Amazing.
Like, it's crazy. It really is. And I'm like,
my
holy
God.
fuck. As soon as I saw him, I was like, that's exactly what he looked like when he was 1. I was like, he's, wow. Like, little tiny Mikey. It's now like, whoop. I'm like, whoa. That's so crazy. And I'm like, man, I feel old.
Right?
Good God.
I hate it. I have to
Me and
explain.
Mal had a conversation like last week or the week
No, you
before
know what
about
makes you
how
feel
old
old?
we are.
You know what makes me feel old? The boy.
The boy?
That little shit is gonna be 10.
He'll be 10 here in 2 months.
Boy. Playing too much video games, God of War. Oh, boy.
Boy.
The oldest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes me feel old. And short.
Short.
Not yet.
He's growing so fast. And even though he's not taller than me,
Yet.
yeah.
He's going
Yeah.
to.
I mean, his dad's
going
6'2", so
And my brother is 6'7", and you ain't short either, sir.
I'm not tall,
The only
but
hope I have of shortness of one of my children being shorter than me is the baby. And that's because I hope she carries your mom's short people genes.
she won't. You kidding me? She's almost as tall as the other boy. Like, they're 3 inches apart in size, and
yeah, but you wait, because the other boy is going to go through a growth spurt, and all of a sudden he's just going to go, woo!
Yeah, but
You
girls grow
know-
faster than boys do until they stop growing at like 12.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know the baby is going to be stupid tall because she's an Aries, right?
Well, look at her grandmother. Her Mal's mom is 6 foot.
Yeah, she's 5'11".
And then, I mean, Mal's 5'9".
I'm the shortest I'm the second shortest in my family. The only one shorter than me is 5'8".
Like,
The rest of
You're
us
not
are
that
all
sh-
taller.
yeah.
yeah, and then, like, my
That's
dad's
short.
family, like, my cousin, they call him, what do they call him? Megatron, no. Shit, I don't know what they call him. What do you call him?
Me? Who? What?
Yeah, Jesse. What do you call him?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Okay.
So, like,
You're
he's
throwing
6'6".
some Transformers.
Yeah,
out
I don't
there,
know.
so-
I don't know. He's 6'6". I have another cousin that's like 6'11" or something like that. One that's 6'4". Like John Boy's like 6'1", 6'2". His dad's 6'2". Like my
I was
dad's whole
taller than
family's
both
huge.
my
What makes me
parents,
giggle
so.
is both of us are kind of short compared to the rest of our families, and we're the ones having kids, and they're all like stupid tall children.
Yeah,
They dwarf everybody around them that's their age.
like it's crazy because the other boy is like light years ahead of other kids. I'm like, damn. Like people were like, oh, she's 4. I'm like, 4. Like my 3-year-old's bigger than that. It's like fat.
I'm
kid.
like, oh, look at this cute little 2-year-old. She's 5. I'm sorry.
I have a cousin that has a daughter that's like 5. And the baby is like this far from being the same height
Yeah.
as this 5-year-old. And I'm like, she's 3. Like, fuck. Like, she's going to be big. She's going to be a tall girl.
Tall, blue eyes, red hair, a bubble butt. We're in so much fucking trouble.
Like, oh, I'm
She's
not
getting
looking
locked
forward to
in the
like
crawl
12
space
years from
when she
now.
hits 13, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, like, as soon as like 10, 12 years from now come by, oh, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough, like, decade after that. Until she's, like, in the 20s and the fuck out my house. Good call.
Thank God it was that. That was something else.
It's almost empty. Because I'm, like, a fucking camel tonight.
It was
Like,
going for our bag, and it scared me.
right? Not my gumdrop buttons. Alright, on that note, we got peace out.
You didn't do your advice of the night.
No, I know.
Eddie didn't
Well, I
do his
didn't do
word
my
of the
other
night.
one either because we
Okay, well,
ran out of
guess what that
fucking
means?
time.
You can't just skip it.
Well,
You have
Guess what's happening?
to, like,
we got to go.
into...
Another part.
You
She
can't
wants
just,
to go into like
You
overtime.
can't just skip it. That's not okay.
I told you it was my happen.
Holy
I
fuck.
even said it earlier before the show started. I was like, you know, it's probably gonna need a third part.
Like, I'm just saying, it's not fair.
All right. So, we shall have part 3
All right,
for our first extended show.
a first extended show.
No,
Holy
it's not.
fuck.
I think it's our second.
Okay, well, it's our first really extended show because this is going to be a minute.
Yeah, this one's actually gonna.
We're
be
actually going to have to
like
drink a whole juice. We're going to have to smoke a whole juice box.
Yeah, a whole
Okay,
juice box.
that's. I mean, that's pretty decent size.
Juices.
Oh
My
my.
leg cramped up for a second, and it was not pleasant.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
So, well, as soon as she finds her goddamn
I don't know.
cigarette lighter.
I was looking for my lighter and my cigarettes, and I actually found the lighter before the cigarettes.
Okay, did you find everything
Yeah, I
now?
found it all.
Holy fuck.
We're okay. Where's
Sweet.
my Pepsi?
Sweet!
Right there. Okay.
Dude.
You got everything?
Maybe.
Alright. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right.
Word of the night.
Let's hear it.
So, our word of the night. I have something on me. What is a soy face?
Soy face.
Yeah, soy face.
Can you
I want to say
spell
it's
it
a
out?
face you make after eating too much soy sauce. Or
Okay.
No, I think it's just a face you make after eating too much Chinese in general. Like,
Okay.
Soy.
Yeah, they're right on like the pronunciation of soy, so it would be SOY.
Okay.
Because he asked for me to spell it, so I spelled it. He's like, contemplation.
I need to rub my goatee for that.
Yeah, we all do that.
Soy face. If the proper letters for soy. Okay, this is the face. Yeah.
It's Urban Dictionary. It's some fucked
Yeah,
up nonsense.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it-
fuck, okay.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm like,
yeah.
yay.
I think it's something Oriental wise.
okay. So, the face, a new male, makes when taking a selfie with his mouth gaping open.
Oh.
Also known as a glory hole face. Joel's always on Instagram taking selfies with that really awkward soy face.
Donut
Oh my
face
God.
thing.
Oh,
Smile like a donut.
Oh,
Smile
okay.
like a donut.
Yeah,
Shit's funny.
All right. Well,
Shit's funny.
It's just all different for us. Damn.
'Cause we're getting
That's why I was like, my first thing was
You were like, and I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, you're actually not wrong in how you're doing it.
yeah, I just didn't say that out loud. I was just like, the face you make, and I'd be like, too much soy sauce, chicka chicka, yeah.
Chicken, yeah.
I love.
So have you guys been keeping up with us? Because we're smoking yet
Right.
another...
I think we're at 6 with this.
I don't even fucking know.
Okay.
Pull up.
Yay!
God damn, like, I didn't even had to try. You guys did it in the same fucking time. so.
We do this every week, so this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like we've done this since January.
Oh man, I need to catch up. Just more notes to write.
But I mean, for somebody that doesn't smoke probably this much in a short time period,
Wow.
I mean, he's sat at my house for
right?
pretty long periods of time, so...
Like I get it, but like I guess he's not ripping dabs either, though. So I mean, that does help a little bit. But like, I don't know. I feel like keeping up with the three of us, like with our pipes and what we smoke, like
I could probably
That's a
do
chore.
dab, but it would,
it's a chore.
when John Boy is here, and
Like, oh,
everybody
he-
is just passing
Well, like
out pipes.
he hangs like a champ until he's done. Then once he's done, he's like, "All right,
He
I'm gonna
just
go,"
crashes.
and he literally just leaves. You're like, "Oh well, fuck." Like during Friendsgiving, he's just like,
Yeah.
I was like,
He's like, see you later. I went to go sleep on the couch.
"Yeah." I was
we
like,
were
"Where the fuck
where'd
did you
John
go?"
Boy go?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, okay, John Boy.
there he is.
It's
Literally.
so funny. We're so used to it.
I haven't seen him in a while.
He just goes
but-
somewhere and finds a spot to nap.
He's just done. You know, he's petered out.
Hey, maybe he just needs to hibernate more.
Oh
Should be
my!
rolling.
Should be rolling my front lawn.
Every single time I hear that, I automatically think Weird Al. Because that's what the music I grew up on.
I know what it is. That's the reason why I said it. I hit both pipes in one breath.
Nice.
What a fucking king, yeah?
Show off.
That was a fuck of a cloud, too. I, like, hit Khalib with it. I was like, yeah, motherfucker.
I should have hung Kung Fooey that.
Yeah, motherfucker. So we saw some photos of Ice-T's daughter today.
The only thing she got from her mama was her skin color.
Oh, my God. Ice-T's daughter looks exactly fucking like him.
Yeah.
Like, to a T, I'm like, good God.
Ice-T's daughter
Genetics.
looks exactly what you think Ice-T would look like as a girl.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
He probably
That, like,
should-
maybe 5. She
Yeah.
might be 5.
Watch
Which is
us be
crazy
wrong.
because he's in his 60s. He's probably 62 now.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe 63. Because I saw him when he was in his 60s. I saw him with
Careful.
body count.
Almost dead.
He's still fucking green. What are you talking?
It's a small point.
It says that might be almost out. They still have fucking green.
Still a small pipe.
That's fucking crazy to me.
Half the stuff
All right, so are we ready?
For what?
The
Advice
voice of the
today?
night.
The voice of the night.
Yeah.
What did I say it was going to be?
You window shopping.
Fuck yes, window shopping. All right, so if you are weak-minded by any means, yeah, that way. No, I gave it to you.
It goes,
Oh yeah. Okay, that one I gave to her. Yep.
Yeah, this one goes.
Sorry.
If you are weak-minded about shit, fuck.
Don't go window shopping.
Don't window
Yeah.
shop. Like, we window shop on Morph Market, which is for snakes and shit. Oh God, if I was a lesser man on being
If
able
he-
to like keep myself calm on
Listen
shit
to me. If he was either of my other husbands, we'd have like 15 snakes right now.
with no way of fucking paying for them.
Yeah, I feel the same with Reverb.
They're expensive.
I bought a lot of bullshit for the guitar. Loving it.
Like,
Not gonna lie.
I have a really good, like, no.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't, I'd have been fucked a long time ago, trust me, with my wife. I have to be the adult, like,
I
no!
I don't
No.
always like it, but I absolutely need him to be like that. I have to, because I have zero self-control. Zero.
None. No fucking self-control at all.
Nope.
No, she sees something pretty, she's like, I want it now! I'm like, no. We don't have the... No. Like, our house already has so many snake cages everywhere already. I'm like, fuck, I need some more organization here.
You need more snakes to organize into these.
No.
things.
I need, like,
No, that's my
racks.
thought process.
We're gonna have, like, industrial racks put in our house.
To put our tanks in.
To
because
put, like,
they each have
I
their-
could fit, like...
breed rats.
No.
Breed rats so you can feed your snakes.
No.
That's-
No, we buy rats. I will not keep
had
rats
it-
in my
we
house.
We talked about this already.
No rat breeding. No.
Not
When I have a
rats.
separate building, I'll have a separate room for just rats. And then I'll have, like, the whole... Yeah, we actually talked about it today
Yeah,
at
we
lunch.
Just get rabbits.
My best friend has rabbits. So...
Get the babies.
When they get big enough, it's probably what's going to happen, so they don't have to touch rats ever again.
No, you still...
you need
Like, a
them.
rabbit
Rats are
is, like,
steak-
something that you just give them to them randomly
Sometimes.
to help them, like... Because there's more nutrition in them, but they're also bigger. Like...
You
there
can
ain't too
give
many
it to
fucking
'em.
rats that are the size of a rabbit, okay?
Like, I wouldn't give him a rabbit more than, like, every 2 or 3 months.
It's
Like-
more so like a treat for them.
Yeah.
Kind of like how a chick is for, like, a adult,
No, chicks and rats both can be staple diet pieces.
right.
For
I mean,
a
I've
carpet.
heard snake tastes like chicken, so...
I've heard rattlesnake tastes like chicken. I've never.
I
tried it,
think
though.
pretty much all meat that's not seriously red meat, is chicken flavored.
I mean,
Let's be honest, frog legs,
pork chops aren't chicken flavored.
Fish...
That's more.
it's
the
still
pork.
like a, yeah, I was gonna say it's still pork though.
Anyone have alligator before?
No.
No.
I've heard...
But I've had frog legs, and they taste
Jerky.
just like
Alligator.
fish.
Chicken.
Or they taste just like chicken. Jesus Christ.
Fucking, what is it? Calamari is just like shrimp almost.
No,
No,
not
it's
close.
not. It's
No.
deep fried squid.
No, it's deep fried squid
Oh.
tentacles.
Well,
And it's
calamari
really
is-
chewy.
It's either squid and octopi. Just whatever tentacles they can get a hold of, just throw it together.
Right, that's
So-
fine. I don't care. It tastes good either way.
Mine was
I
But
know,
fried,
it's-
so
it's kind of like rubbery,
Mhm.
and then has like almost like a clam flavor.
Oh my.
Like when you eat clams, it has like imagine like a clam and lobster together.
It's
They're
really
like
good.
really sweet and really really tasty. Me and Mal both love
Yeah.
calamari. Actually,
I like it when we get it at Olive Garden.
it is really good there.
Seafood is amazing.
I love Olive Garden. We haven't been there in a while.
I've never went to Olive Garden.
I made Mal what you call it, seafood Alfredo for Mother's Day, and she was like in love with it.
Yeah, I'd kill for some more of that because that was
I
fucking amazing.
made homemade Alfredo, like
Ooh.
Not from a
the
jar.
Parmesan
like homemade
cheese
Alfredo.
and the fucking
Yeah.
heavy whipping cream.
Well,
I made it 100% myself.
Dude.
it's pretty easy to get it around here. You know, all that Amish, all those Benton so you can get all those materials you need just to make it.
We might be able to afford to have it again if we can get shit at the Benton Den.
Oh my god,
Schrock's.
it's expensive as
I don't
fuck.
think Schrock's is. If
Like
Schrock's
it's like
is still
$30 for the
Yeah, I could-
fucking seafood in it, let alone the stuff to make the homemade Alfredo. Ugh, that homemade Alfredo though was banging. I put garlic in it. I put like all my own seasonings in it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Oh.
They talk about a fat kid's delight. Like it's probably 1,000 calories helping, but it is fucking banging.
I ate so much of it.
Oh yeah.
Shit is dangerous. And I put scallops in it, and I put
Oh.
shrimp that I cooked
Don't know
separately.
if I've ever had scallops before.
They're amazing. They're
If
so
they're
tasty.
cooked right, they're
If they're
I've
overly
never
cooked, they're
had,
really
mussels or
rubbery.
clams
Yeah.
before.
Clam, like deep fried clam is good. I don't like
Deep-fried
clams that are
clam's
raw
good.
though.
No, I don't like raw clam.
They're very slimy and gross.
Yeah. I don't know how people do the oyster bullshit.
I don't know who looked at that snot and thought it was delicious, but they were wrong.
Well, maybe they're about to die and like, oh,
I don't know. It's shit's
something
like,
to eat.
Okay, well that wouldn't have looked edible to me, even if I was
No,
dying.
thank you.
Lobster is apparently a bug of the sea.
yeah.
It is.
Well, it's a bottom feeder.
Right. But
Just like
it's
carp's
so-
a bottom
I
feeder,
like
and
it.
people eat carp too.
I like it.
Not
You
from
know,
around
there's
here, you don't.
different
No, but
colorations
some people
of
do.
lobsters.
Well, halibut,
And
halibut's
three
a
of them
bottom
are super
feeder.
fucking
Right.
rare.
it's in Alaska.
Right? You're right.
I had an Uncle John that goes halibut
Mm-hmm.
fishing every year. They're big, huge fucking flatfish. They have a mouth on the bottom of them, and they're bottom feeders.
Dude, we had a seafood pizza when we went to the Christmas place. It was probably the best seafood pizza I've ever had in my life. At this little mom and pop shop in the middle of fucking nowhere across the road from a porn store.
In Midway, Pennsylvania. That's where it was.
Yeah. There was this quarter that we were staying. It was a hotel, and across the road was a fucking porn shop, and next door to us was a pizza shop. It was like a one-stop area for weirdos.
Get your morning pizza.
Dude, that pizza was banging, though. It was homemade crusts and everything. Oh, it was good.
The best seafood pizza I've ever had.
'Cause
And
the
it was
best
like
hands
$12. It was like $12 for a large. I was like, fuck yeah.
work there. The best hands work there.
There used to be a badass pizza shop around the area. It was,
That was not amused.
Not even a little bit right now.
pizza shop slash comic book shop, like in between. It was fucking amazing. Really, really cheap comic books.
Where?
It's not there anymore. It used to be a place in Titusville.
I gotcha.
It got like bought out right now, like right next to it, Little Caesars. I don't wonder why.
Like, I can tell you right now, I'd never go to Titusville. Like, if I'm driving to, like,
I
fucking...
Especially
only
right
went
now,
there
it's
just to get my
flooded.
comic books. That was the closest place that had cheap comic books. That, like, they had a lot of really nice ones.
Right.
I wasn't paying an arm and a leg going to Erie for a fancy store to get one.
Did we talk about, like, actually window shopping much? Or did we
Not
just tell,
really
like, a
much.
short
We just
story
short
each and that was
story.
that?
That's
Like-
my window shopping right there. Comic books.
Well,
Or-
the problem
Well, like, when you
is
window shop, you don't buy anything. But the problem is like, me
I
and
do
Mal,
eventually.
like,
we found a
so we
stellar
want to be
deal
a breeder. We want to start breeding here in a couple of years.
today.
So we're
waiting for
looking
them
at
to
breeding
grow.
like babies that we want to start out now. That way, in a couple of years, we can breed them. And we want stuff that's really complex already to make
The
the
stupid.
coloration that's
Well,
going
to yeah, like their genes that they carry,
yeah.
so they can carry like 6-7
In-
genes each.
In my
It's insane.
cheese brain, playing a lot of video games, for me, a mutation of
You know,
More.
it's,
gene splicing.
That it's called a
but-
morph for
A
the
morph?
color. Yeah.
Yep, morphs.
Yeah.
So
you know
we,
what's worse than window shopping?
what?
Cart shopping. Where you
Putting it in your
Oh.
cart and
yeah,
waiting.
Yeah, and be like, I'll put it in my cart and be like,
No, I don't do that.
I do that.
Nope.
My Amazon order's been like that, and then it kind of grows. It grows.
I have.
Yep.
If I threw everything in my cart, I would have like what, $600 worth of bullshit. Well, a lot of art supplies and cards and bullshit.
Yeah, Mal just
I-
burnt hers at $400 and some today.
No, I hit 5 today. I hit $500 I spent today.
And Odd spent $400 on tires.
Nice. Living the
360.
dream.
360.
Yeah.
Well, I have to have a car, so and it has to be
Understandable.
inspected, and I have to have tires for inspection. So I'm like, well, fuck.
Fun.
So
Yep.
on top of the septic system that we're getting fucked on, and like getting just like all of a sudden you're like,
Well-
oh hey.
Oh yeah, and then my foot pedal died
Well.
from my fucking tattoo and shit last night.
Oh.
So she has a new foot
If
pedal
you
coming.
want to go to the cheap route, you just gotta go hardcore buggy situation.
Yeah, you live in bumfuck nowhere. You can just use a horse and buggy.
Like,
Guys, we
you
need a
don't
week
you
off,
don't
not a
live that
weekend.
far away from work. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch,
No.
but you know.
No, I'm not looking to die in the winter. Driving,
Or
taking a
fine.
horse and buggy
Hey,
down fucking Route 6.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. Like you're now on Amish, So you could like have everything you want, like heated or whatever. You know, you can charge whatever you want. It just like it can be literally like a hollowed out car
Go-kart.
with have a
and
horse
buggy.
that takes you to work every day.
Or we can pay the money to have our tires fixed and our car inspected.
Oh.
And
Or-
just drive our car.
Use my idea because
Your idea sounds like a pain in the fuck.
It sounds fun though.
No.
Yeah, but like
Mine's
I don't
fun
even have a
because you can
pasture
put a
anymore
go-kart
because I got rid of my
in the back
pasture.
of it.
No. What?
You
I
can
got
use
rid of
mine.
the pasture. So.
Yeah, we got rid of the pasture.
I got horses. You can
Yeah,
just
you're
use
like
ours.
5-8 miles away.
It's not.
You're like,
You'd have
it
to
takes me
push
like
the
20 minutes to
wagon
get to your
all
house. I
the way
swear.
there.
That's in a car. But like, how are we gonna get to his house if we're doing a horse and buggy situation
know.
to go get the horse?
You'd have to push the wagon all that way.
I'm like,
Or
why
tie
are
it
you
to the back of the car.
Holy fuck!
We'll just use zip ties. I bought some today. The other day.
You just
Zip
pick
ties.
a horse.
Just gonna zip tie that motherfucker together,
Get two of them just in case.
dude. Have we ever told you my wife is like borderline like white trash and redneck together? Like on her fucking shit she wants to do. I'm telling you, like I just said, I'm getting a jaw harp. Like that shit's like. Oh fuck!
Yeah, but that's you, not me.
I need to get a banjo now.
That's the hardest guitarish type instrument.
I know.
And to actually play
That
it well.
bitch is empty. I'm pretty sure it should not have made
I
it all
said
the way
that.
around
I
yet.
said that a couple times.
It's empty.
We play it until you eat it. That's how that
But
This is
goes.
a bomb. You don't eat it.
Exactly.
No.
So it's even better. You don't even have to worry about eating it.
What if you can't eat?
Huh?
What if you can't eat?
Then apparently we just sit here and smoke it.
Then you just smoke it.
You just
till
smoke it till it's gone. Like there's nothing left.
You just hear it till it shoots.
Trust me, me and Red took what, like 11 more hits off of it each after Mal got done one night. We counted them.
It was,
Because she's like, fuck that thing. That's like dead.
they were
It's
hitting.
good.
Me and him hit it, and we had a hit every time we saw smoke.
It was resin. That was
Yeah, I was
hitting
about to say. I'm like, well, sometimes if it's covered in resin cake, I'm like,
It
you're
was
getting
cake and resin.
something.
But at the same time, nobody got shot. So, I mean,
Nope.
it's still fair game.
It was going.
It's fair game.
Never shot through. Till about maybe 9, and then we're like, but it's still there. We just wanted to prove a point.
We're
me. They were
psychos.
stubborn asses.
Yeah, we're
that's all.
psychos.
I
It's
can't
just
wait
how
to
we
get
are.
Psycho tattooed across my knuckles.
I think
I've been
it's
thinking
the
about
best
it so
thing
hard.
ever.
I want it really bad.
It's so funny. When she wants psycho across her
Like
across her knuckles.
I want. That's probably something I want like soon. I really want it really bad.
Eventually, I need to get a tattoo.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're feel like I had like
Yeah,
almost.
he kind of wants a tattoo.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
you,
I kinda
you
do
need
too.
one. I don't
You
see
kind of
any
do to
like.
have that animal work done.
I know. I've been waiting patiently.
Oh, I haven't
You said
been
animal?
upside down and colored
Like,
or
you know.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Animal of the Muppets on my foot. In like the fuckiest spot to ever get a tattoo. Don't ever do it.
It's your Achilles heel.
It is. It's fucking horrible. And you know what the sad thing is? The least painful part about the whole motherfucking thing is the ankle bone on the inside of your ankle. Imagine that's the easiest part. Imagine how fucky that is. It's the worst fucking tattoo I've ever gotten. Like,
Oof.
pain-wise. It's
He
just...
hated life.
Oh, I had to hold
Poor
my
life
leg down
choices.
so it wouldn't jerk. I had to hold it down physically with my fucking hands.
I don't know how the fuck we're gonna color it.
I don't know. I'm not
out.
excited
Knock 'em
for
out.
it. But I just want it to be done. So, I'll sit as still as I can, as long as I can, until it's done. Trust me, I've done it many times. You should have seen her first fucking tattoo she ever did. It was a very painful 4.5 fucking hours of my life.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, after about an hour and a half, I was having a fuck of a time, not going, like, not trying to fucking jerk. And, like, I sat for 4.5 hours.
Oh,
And I wasn't jerking around, like, here and there, but, like,
He sat really still, but
Yeah, that's
the,
one of my.
the stillest I could sit, like, holy fuck. For 4.5 hours on that shit. Okay.
He did so good. He
Want
was
to talk
such a
about
sport.
fucking dying? Horrible.
I
Oh,
know.
I'm sure.
But like, I'll do it again for Animal. It'll happen.
It will.
Someday he'll be fucking red and oranges and pinks
how bad
and
would
shit.
it be on the shoulder?
That's nothing.
like
Yeah, that's nothing.
cap wise.
That's easy stuff.
Yeah, I want to get 2 stars,
Yeah.
1 of each, and eventually colored in. And take a while to guess what color.
Blue.
Green.
Yeah, how'd you know? Not green.
Not.
That's gonna be someplace else.
Oh my.
Don't think about
Like,
that.
what?
Jesus, what's wrong
Well, he
with
goes
you?
someplace else. He's not gonna be. He's not like. Well, I'm gonna put him on my leg or something. He's
Yeah.
like someplace else. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, be mysterious then.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put it on my leg. No,
I hope he's not turning his dick into
I don't know. That's
a
what I
oh
like. I don't,
God, no.
Oh.
I'm
you
not
know how
that
painful
Irish.
that'd fucking be? Holy shit!
No.
Like that'd be the worst day
I could probably
ever.
only handle like I don't even
Worst
know if I'm
2
gonna be able to
weeks.
handle on my shoulder. Jesus.
No, you will. It ain't nothing. I've never gotten my shoulder tattooed, but we were just having this conversation too. They say that the worst spot in your arm is not as bad as
Is
the
it right
easiest
here?
spot on your leg.
Is it right here?
It's down in here, like between your
Oh.
armpit, up here, and like in your hinge, is what they say, and like back here. So we'll see. But they say it's not as bad as the easiest spot on your leg. So then I said to Mal, I was like, so what do you think? She has forearm tattoos, she has her shoulder done, and then she has like a couple of leg tattoos. And what'd you say?
I said that my arm ones I have so far, all my arm ones are all done in easy spots, though. Okay, not one of them is in a painful spot. They're all
Besides your finger.
yeah, besides my finger.
Oh.
I didn't think it's bad.
It sucked ass. None of them hurt as bad as any of my leg tattoos. My thigh tattoo, I wanted to fucking punch myself in the face for deciding to do that. And I increased the size of it at the last minute.
Oh.
I almost doubled the
But
size
it's
of
fucking, it's gorgeous. I can't wait until it's done.
I gotta
like,
schedule
it's-
myself an appointment
it's
because
very-
every time I try and just be like, I'll do it then, I end up scheduling somebody that day.
It's because she's a chicken shit and don't want to finish it because it hurt. Like, trust me, I'm in the same place with Animal, but I have to wait for her to finish sketching it.
right.
Yeah.
Like, she has to render it. And I'm like, be patient. Like, I know she's busy. She's making
know,
money.
I'm
She
sorry.
has stuff that she wants to get. And I know she's, like, really determined to get shit. So she's, like, making money left and right on, like, trying to do, like, as many tattoos as possible.
Right.
So I know she's, like, beating her own ass. It's fine.
I am. I'm exhausted.
So,
You're
like,
trying
I'm
to
fine
make
with it.
profit on what you're buying, so
Profit.
that you can buy more.
Yeah, literally everything I'm making gets sunk into either back into tattooing or gets sunk into the reptiles. One of the two.
Why not both?
That's
It-
My
Literally,
Amazon
she just
order
said.
consisted of stuff for both today.
right. A $400 order.
Yeah, my Amazon order was $350 today.
Nice.
Not what if your orders was 2?
I don't even want to go.
You
to
have
my
to talk
orders.
about it. You have to talk about that
Oh.
order, but it has a special number. Remember?
So
Starts
the
with a 4?
6-string guitar that I had, it was destined to be mine because I was like, oh, it's only $420. It's like after shipping and everything, I was like, oh, it's only $420. It was meant to be.
I did a large scale supply order last month and spent $900 between reptile and tattooing
in
supplies.
like 2 days.
yeah. In 2 days I spent $900.
I was like, fuck.
Oof.
But like, I get it.
I
Like,
gave it to him, like I handed him the cash and said, put this in your account.
Your pals are going to be taking over. Everyone around the area has.
Well, because we're toxic to everybody else. Like I said, we are like a virus for everybody. Because everyone gets interested and like we tell them how amazing they are. Because they are super amazing to us. Like if you don't think so, then I'm sorry, but you don't. Okay, that's fine. But like we think it's amazing, and then we
Right.
curb everybody else to being like, "Oh, they're so sweet." I'm like, they are so sweet.
We literally have people who come over here specifically to learn about the reptiles. Like, people that I've never met before come over here and they get to learn about them.
We've had 2 different sets of people come
Yeah.
that were like, hey, we heard you guys have reptiles. Is there any way we can meet them? Like, just to hang out? And we're like, yeah, sure.
People are coming to me to learn guitar. Case in point, Khalib over here is learning guitar and bass through me.
Mainly bass.
The machinist
Too many
is learning
fucking
guitar
strings.
through me. I mean,
That's
Right.
awesome, dude.
Like, I'm just like, oh, cool. So, like, Mal was saying, a couple of friends, like our friend Jordan, like he's,
Jordan wants to get either a ball python
or a bearded dragon.
or a bearded dragon. He's not sure which yet. One
So-
of the two. Both would be fine for him to have as a first.
We're just viruses to everybody else around us.
So, yeah, Savannah went from having none and hating reptiles to having 2 in 2 days.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just don't like snakes. Reptiles,
But don't
they're
know
fine
shit
with.
about them, though.
It's more of, a lot of Bible thumping people don't like snakes for that particularly religious
oh, my mom
reason.
hates snakes. These are my security for my house, so she won't come here. I'll meet her in the yard with
Yeah.
Carrie.
Me and my brother used to catch snakes, because, like, red bellies, garden snakes, you name it. We can find it everywhere back in, over by Ernest Road, in the middle of fucking nowhere. And
Literally.
every single time we showed it to our stepfather, and he just took it and just give it to the pigs, and they just went to town.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we started hiding it in buckets. A lot of snakes in buckets.
He actually was mowing the yard the other day and saw one, so he caught it for me and brought it up to the porch and handed it to me just so I could see it.
What
There was
was
nothing
it?
wrong
A
with
little
it.
garter
Just a
snake.
little garter.
And, like, they, like, roll to try to get away.
Yeah.
So,
Was
like,
it, like,
I have a hold of it, and it's, like,
orange?
rolling and rolling
no,
and
it
rolling.
was, like, really dark with a really reddish magenta kind of colored belly.
I might have saw it
No, that's
when
a
we
red
were
belly.
taking down the fence.
Magenta.
This was, like, this
a,
big.
Yeah, it
a
was
red
like
or
that
black
big. It
with
was
a-
like red,
If you have a
black,
picture,
yellow.
that's probably a red belly.
No yellow. It was
No.
just, like, a darker
I thought
red.
there was like dots of yellow. I didn't really. It was going away. I didn't really.
Okay, yeah, that's a gardener snake.
Isn't he
Garter.
cute?
Yeah, they're in my
He's
garden
just
all
a
the
little
time, so they're
turd.
I was just saying, technical term is garter.
Garter.
Like what you would wear on, like, a girl
No.
would wear on their
No,
leg.
that's not even right. It's
so,
garter.
pull
D,
mine out.
not D.
No, it's a T.
Oh,
Look
no.
on Morph Market. It's garter.
Okay, I'll look. My phone's
Okay.
like at 2%.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just saying.
Okay,
But-
I could be wrong. I don't know.
We killed the juice box,
Yeah, we did.
so we're killing this shit.
Yeah.
Good God. I'm gonna be
Later,
doing this shit
everybody.
forever.
We're talkative today.
It's that weed, man.
Blah, blah, blah.
Later.
Alright, so if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube and whatever you're on, Spotify. Yeah.
Wherever the hell you are.
We don't
Just
know.
because
Yeah.
as much as we could get out there, the better it is for us, you know? And I mean, obviously, it shows that you guys like it, and we appreciate seeing that you guys like it, so
Yes,
we
it
would
makes
just
us
love
smile. It really does.
Yeah,
Love to see that
love
sub.
Seeing everything, you know, we're gonna get everything here rolling here soon.
So on that set, I also want to say that we have our episode comes out every Friday night. Usually, hopefully, we like to get out about 4:20. Depending on work schedules, it doesn't always work out that way.
But we try.
But so you can hear the Ganja People every Friday night after 4:30-ish, somewhere in the afternoon, evening time,
Yep.
every single week.
All right.
On that note, we're just going to say we're out. So just remember, don't let your meatloaf.
Keep it creative.
Keep it dank, Ganja Gang.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.